everybody. We got a special edition of Movie Club out here tonight. We are doing a Wednesday night, a little bit different, but that's what's cool about this whole thing. You just kind of throw it out whenever it works. And really excited to have on here a couple that I've ran into on a few different friends' live streams, and thought it'd be fun to have them on, talk about their interests, their YouTube channel, and whatever else comes up. So I'm going to go ahead and bring them out right now. But we got Haley and Rob. We got the horror couple right there. That horror couple, sorry.
Yeah.
Awesome.
How are you?
Thanks for having us, man.
I appreciate you coming on. I know, like I said, we were talking a little bit before this. I completely joke about this all the time, but somewhat serious of every time I ask somebody to do this with me, it's kind of cool when they're like, yeah, that'd be fun. Let's hang out and talk for a little bit. So
Absolutely, yeah.
So thank you for coming on. I will say right off the bat, I'm going to try to say it again later, but before I forget, if anybody has not run into that horror couple, in the description of the video, we have YouTube and we have Instagram. Go check it out. Click, do the things. It doesn't cost anything. And you might find your next favorite YouTube channel right there. So, right.
Thank you.
Twitter locked us out. Those
Oh, sorry. I'm not on Twitter too much. So
we had to make
I had to make another one today.
Today we made a brand new account and we have like 4 followers.
Yeah.
I was like, this is great. It looks like a troll account.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is funny.
do you feel like kind of out of like when it's like tagged as new account?
Yeah.
You know, it's like I just feel like bad right now.
Yeah.
They're so funny too. Like the customer help is not helpful at all.
No.
Either. So we're like, we gave you the right password, and they're like, give us a few days, and yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna hear back real soon. I'm sure.
Yeah, right. Exactly. I'm top of your list right there, right?
Yeah.
And it's funny too because you got to make up like another name. So we're like horror couple.
We kept trying different ones.
Yeah,
They're like, no.
Underscore. Yeah, we're trying to think of a combination, but now it just looks like doesn't even look cool. So I'm just like, I'm really pissed about it. Yeah, but the links in the description are good too. So check those out.
Yeah, absolutely. Do that for sure. Like I said, a lot of these things, it's just hard getting in front of new people, and go check it out. It doesn't cost you anything, and you might find your next favorite YouTube channel to follow and hang out with.
Don't get me wrong. I like money, and we do have a members page. So
hey, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm very new to that world, so I'm we got a members page recently, and we had the option of what to charge, so we tried to make it as cheap as possible. Yeah,
it's not as possible, but it's $2.99, and you get like all our trailer reactions and extra footage, and it's pretty cool. And I want to thank all the 4 people that signed up.
Hey, you and me both, right?
Yeah.
You know, I might too. So no, that's cool. Like leading into that too, like what do you? That's a very new world to me with the membership thing and what to offer and different levels and things. So how did you go through that? And like, what do you throw out for yours? And I like promo away, you know?
Oh, well, we do all of our trailer reactions on there. Yeah. So we do trailer breakdowns on our main page, but we like to save our initial reactions. We do them for our members. So any trailer reaction we do, it's going to be only on our members page. We do other like movie kind of reviews. Like we did, sometimes we'll do like non-horror, like we did like Rock and Roll High School. It's kind of like a cult film type thing. We did a review for that. We
went out and saw we went to a punk show, so a couple bands. We just got some footage and put that up there.
Yeah, so just random stuff that we do, we put on there that we don't put on our main page, and we try to add to it a lot every month so that people, are getting their money's worth of extra videos
and some naked content.
No, not that.
No, I show my nipple.
No.
That's the OF page, right?
Yeah.
We were joking about that earlier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. Like me being new into that, I am just trying to feel that out. Like what you want to make it worthwhile, I want to have this go both ways, you get something you want, and it's also working out for both of us. And it's interesting to kind of dive into that and trying to look at things to offer out there.
It's new to us too, because like on YouTube, it's like a certain tier you got to hit. So
yeah,
it was pretty recently. We just came.
It was a few months ago. We just did it.
Yeah, it was pretty recently. So we're still trying to figure it out, but I think we got some cool stuff up there. So
yeah,
I just plug it in case anyone has money.
Hey, you know what? It doesn't cost anything to plug it, and it doesn't hurt anything. And if people want to check it out, definitely go look at it and see if it's worth. That's what I always say to anybody: like, sub to a channel, hit the little bell, and check some stuff out. If it's not your thing, no harm, no foul. But you can check it out, and then the membership thing, check it out and see if it's something you dig, and you can go.
It is top quality.
Top quality.
We don't disappoint.
Yes.
So one thing I was joking about the other night with some friends when I said I was going to have you two on was that I was reaching out to YouTube channels that I felt were very shy and needed to break out of their shells a little bit. And I felt you two just were like, you just didn't express yourselves a whole lot. And I'm joking. I'm being sarcastic.
I was like listening
Rob's
intently. I was like, where's he going with this?
Yeah,
Okay, though.
No, I'm like, he's talking about our old videos.
Oh yeah, no, I was totally like,
I'm totally
a deer in
joking.
headlights in the old videos. Yeah.
No. Rob, I love your face right there because you're like,
No, I'm like,
have you watched anything we've done? Have you watched anything?
We're kind of out there sometimes.
No, I love it.
Aren't I telling dick jokes most of the time? I'm like, I thought I was. So I was like,
no, I was totally sarcastic. Like you both
fine.
are like, I love your personalities.
Thank
like
you.
I said, when I've seen you on other channels, I'm like, man, that'd be a fun couple to hang out and talk to for a little bit. So
I'll tell you, like, when we first started, like, we didn't know what we were doing, and we literally like read a script, and I sounded like an IMDb page. So I'm like, dude, this ain't working. Every time I film, it's stressful, and like the video doesn't come out, and I'm like, I kind of wanted to make it like we're just hanging out,
more fun,
talking horror, and I'm like, if there was no camera here, what would I be saying? And like, it kind of morphed into that, and I noticed, I was always like nervous. I'm like, oh, I messed up, or I mispronounced this. I noticed if I leave in the mistakes, people love it. They find it hilarious. Like when I fuck up, they're like, "Oh, that was gold. That was good." Yeah. So,
oh, you're human, right?
Yeah. People like human.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It's more genuine. You think about all the stuff they're talking about now with AI and everything. It's like when you get little mess ups or things like that, people, I think, resonate with that because they're like, "Oh yeah, I could have messed that up too."
Yeah.
Oh, dude, my ChatGPT is such an ass kiss. I ask it like the stupidest stuff, and they're like, "That's a great question." And I'm like, "No, it's not." I'm like, "What the fuck's he talking about?"
Mine pats me on my head and be like, "Oh, look at you, sweetie!
Yeah.
Like, look at you, precious," asking that little simple question. But
yeah, ChatGPT is a major ass kiss, dude.
Yeah.
They're just like, fantastic question. Let me help you. And I'm like, really?
I've messed around with that a lot with my grammar. I'm bad with grammar. So I'll write something up that I want to put out. And I'm like, hey, check this for that. And but I was laughing with some people. I'm like, I started saying thank you and please a lot in that because when they take over, I want to be on the good side of what they do to the humans.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, dude, this is like Terminator. Like, come to life.
Exactly.
Like,
I've had so many people send me memes of like Sarah Connor with like a really angry face saying, "This is Sarah Connor's looking at you saying please to Chat GPT."
Right? Yo, but seriously, James Cameron predicted this, man.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I'm gonna run through the chat just really quick to say hi to some folks that are in here. If you don't mind here. I always like try to jump back and forth with. We got Nikki in here. Jane.
What's going on, Nikki?
Saying a good evening, Corey. Hope you're having a great day. I am. I hope you are as well. Holland Oates is in here saying, "What's up, Corey?" And Horror Couple.
Familiar. You're familiar?
Mm-hmm.
I know
Our
that
Life in
person.
Horror.
And Gizmo, I'll say hi to you. I'm not gonna bring your chat up because you always make me proofread your stuff before I bring it up. So I'm glad to see you. Thank you. We got Papa Goss in here saying good evening, everybody.
Papa Goss, that's a cool name.
Yeah. Hopefully, might have him on here at some point too. We got Steve, Just Moody in here saying hey all.
What's going on, Steve?
Yusarn G in here saying I'm not much into horror, just stopping by to leave a thumbs up and say, "Hey, everyone." Yeah, no worries at all, man.
Yeah, dude. Just hang out. It's cool.
Yeah. Yep. We got Adrian James in here saying hello there. Adrian, you got your early morning hours. This is a UK friend here there. Same with Gizmo. He's Norway.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Adrian was saying hello there, Corey and the horror couple.
What's going on, Adrian?
We got Luke in here. Luke Ponto, how's it going? Saying what's going on, guys? Hope all is well.
What's up?
We got
Hey!
Mika.
Hey, Mika.
We know them.
Everyone loves seeing the horror couple up. Yep, absolutely. Mika and Kira, I absolutely love them. I got to get
They're
them on here again
awesome.
too.
They're friendly as hell. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, they're so fun to hang out with.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
They probably get annoyed where I'm like, hey, you want to come on the channel again sometime?
Oh, no, I'm sure they love that.
But absolutely a blast to hang out with. So, Gizmo, I'm gonna skip that one, but I'm gonna. Gizmo is a good friend, but he likes to put his toe across the line a couple times and like see if I actually read something online. He likes to test me out a little bit.
Is he talking shit?
No, just once in a while. Just once in a while. But okay, one thing I always love to hear about couples that are into horror movies is, did both of you love horror movies and that's what brought you together, or did one of you pull the other one into the dark side?
We both loved horror movies. It's how we met. Yeah.
We met on Instagram, but there was like a horror movie kind of like chat room or club, and every like Friday night or something, we all watched the same movie at like 8:00, and like we would all chat about it in the same chat room.
Yeah.
And there was like 20 or more people in that chat room, but then eventually she was just like really into me. So
I did hit him up. Yes.
Yeah, she did. She wanted this.
You put the vibe out.
I did.
She did. I was like, all right, I know I'm handsome.
I can't blame you. I can't blame you.
But no, I think eventually you were like, you want to just watch a movie, me and you? And I was like, okay. And I didn't think anything of it. I was just like, sure. And then, we got along really good. And then that was like 10 years ago.
Yeah, it's been 10 years. Yeah.
Oh,
time flies. Yeah.
And then,
awesome.
then during COVID, whenever we were home every day, and we're like, we should like do something, because we were watching movies and making comments about them. We're like, that was funny. We should have recorded that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of how the idea started. We're like, we should have recorded that conversation last night. And we're like, we should call it like the horror couple or something. And then someone was like, that horror couple. And we're like, okay. And
that's a good name.
Yeah. So, am I leaving anything out?
No, you're doing great.
Yeah.
I was just letting you take that one.
She doesn't like me as much as she used to. But,
That's usually what happens.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. No, that's cool. I've had some other friends that I've met through Instagram and YouTube and their love of movies, and have become couples after that. And I always think it's a very cool thing. So I just had to ask that, because sometimes they're both coming into it with the same interests, and then sometimes they meet the other one and they get drawn into that same love of a certain genre of movie. So I didn't know if
with horror too, there's all these different branches of subgenres.
Oh,
so
for sure.
I was more of like a slasher guy and into like out of print slasher films that were like hard to find at the time, and like trauma films and stuff like that. And Kaylee was more into like, you like sci-fi horror, and you like
well made.
Yeah, you like well made stuff. I like really indie low budget stuff. So yeah, so I showed her like the Toxic Avenger, and I showed her like the
Mutilator,
and
the
like,
Burning.
the Burning.
Yeah.
I got the shirt. But so you kind of showed me what you were into. I kind of showed you the stuff I was into.
Yeah.
So
no, that's cool. Like I said, it's so crazy to me so even me jumping into YouTube and meeting a lot of new friends through this, and some I've met in person now, it's not something I thought would come out of getting into this. And so I think it's even the next level when I think it's very cool when people meet their couple, they become a couple between all this stuff. So that's very cool. I really like that. So both of you loved horror. You got into
definitely.
that together. Maybe a little differences of what genre you got into, but that's what drew you in. Like, you had a group that you were hanging out in, watching movies, talking about that. Do you find that there's any genres that you kind of come together more on than others?
Probably we both love slashers, I would say. Yeah, we're both like huge, like we love the Friday the 13th franchise. We both love Halloween.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, like those kind of slasher movies really bring us together. We both usually always agree on those, like 100%.
We both like, of course, we love watching like Michael Myers and stuff around Halloween. We did our movie marathons together, stuff like that. So maybe you're right. The slasher.
Yeah,
thing.
I think that's where we meet, like directly in the middle. Is definitely like anything like Michael or Jason, stuff like that.
Nothing says love like a good slasher, right?
Oh yeah.
No,
I like when we disagree on stuff too. Yeah. That makes
so do you have good discussions, or are they arguments or discussions?
Oh, discussions, but
there's a couple videos where we just disagree and we have two different ratings.
Yeah.
I'm just yelling at her the whole time.
Okay, I've gone back and watched quite a few of your videos, but have you had any where you're doing it, whether it's live or recorded, and you got caught off guard by what the other one was rating something and visibly showed that, or
he wasn't happy with my score for In a Violent Nature because he really loved it, and I just thought it was
I thought okay. That didn't get enough love from anybody.
He's like, he looked at me like on the video it was recording. He's like, really? That's like your score? I was like, yeah.
No, because in the theater you were like, pretty good.
Well, I thought that the atmosphere was cool, but that's the only thing I liked.
Home, we start filming, and then like she gives it a bad. We don't write down our scores. We don't tell each other our scores, and I don't really write notes. I just have like talking points, you know. But yeah. So sometimes when we have the same score too, I think you're copying me. Yeah, I think she looked over at like her.
Maybe you're just like linked up on that.
Yeah.
No, I just always think it's funny. Like I've seen a couple other people do that where I didn't know if there was any moments where you were doing a live stream or a recorded and talking about a movie and you just were like caught completely off guard about like one way or the other, loving it or hating the movie. And you can go back and see that facial expression on the other person and be like, oh yeah, they didn't expect me to say that.
I don't have a big attention span. I'm more of a slasher guy. I like my movies to be 90 minutes. I like it to be like a simple plot, like a bunch of teenagers get killed by the guy in the mask, and I love those kind of movies. Kaylee, I don't want to speak for you, but I think you a lot of your movies are like over 2 hours.
I love the Alien franchise. I love those type of movies, and those tend to be like more longer, slower burn in parts, more storytelling-esque type films, and I love stuff like that. He likes the quick, hour and a half type stuff, but I can sit through a longer movie as long as it's something I'm super interested in. He doesn't really like that.
I don't know. Your memory's like great too, because you're like, oh, that's a callback to part 3 of this, and I'm like, is it? I don't
I'll take your word for that.
Well, we did see the new Alien Earth show that came out yesterday.
Oh, I have not watched that.
Dude,
it's good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Dude, it feels like a movie. Like they must have like a movie budget or something. The quality was like top notch.
I'll have to check that out.
If you like Alien or Aliens,
absolutely.
It feels just like you're watching
like the original.
It looks like Aliens. It smells like it. It's
like
the Xenomorph looks. Oh, is that a spoiler?
Well, not really, because the show's called Alien Earth.
Well, the Xenomorph, if there was
I'm not going to watch it now.
Yeah.
If there was a Xenomorph, it looks amazing.
If there was.
It looked pretty damn good. I was like, this is like the best looking one I've seen. I don't know if it was practical or CGI or a combination, but it looked like shiny or something.
Yeah, it looked good.
I was like, that's a beautiful Xenomorph.
Yeah.
I was like, wait a minute, nobody's gross. I'm like, never mind.
I'm gonna keep that in my mind for a little watch list there to check that out. And I have not seen that yet.
Yeah, it's good.
What's it on?
Hulu?
We watched it on Hulu, but it comes on the FX network, I believe. But we have Hulu, so we just watched it on there, and it comes out like every Tuesday, like 8 p.m. Eastern, I believe.
Is Disney Plus like merged with Hulu now?
Yeah. They own it.
Yeah. Okay.
Can you get it on Disney Plus?
Yeah, I have the bundle, so you can just go to either and watch it there.
That's awesome.
And actually, that was one thing I was just seeing a little post about too. Not to go on a sidetrack, but since they own it, I think the Hulu app is going to completely go away, and they're just going to put it on the Disney Plus app.
Oh, that would be great.
Hulu. I'm for that because I'm sick of having like 25 apps. Yeah. That's happened with Twitter. We forgot the password. We're
That's
like, what
my
the hell
fault.
is the
Yeah.
password?
Well, I've had that before too, where somebody gets signed out of like, Dad, what's the Netflix password? Or something. I'm like, I don't know, and I got to look it up or something like that. But yeah,
You don't have it written down. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. And I've really loved streaming. We're out in the country, so we always had to have a dish to have anything. But then when we finally got some fast enough internet, cut the dish and just streamed. But yeah, it's a love-hate relationship where you got like, okay, now all of a sudden, before it was like 2 or 3 apps, and now it's like 15.
Yeah. It
it's
really
like
is.
everybody's splitting out.
Do you find being in the country, like the movie theaters by you, a lot of them don't have a certain horror movie, and like you got to drive out?
Yes.
So, like, because I know Terrifier was like, a lot of people were like, oh, I had to drive out 2 hours, and then like there's other movies too with like limited releases and.
Yes. So the market I'm in, very small. I'm kind of in between 2 smaller cities that have theaters now. So many more have closed over the last 18 years. There's been so many theaters that have closed down around us, but those are the 2 that I can go to. There's one that I go to more because it's got the reclining seats and stadium seating. So you don't ever have to worry about somebody tall being in front of you and blocking,
cool.
your view, but they don't get everything. And the next city that gets like everything is probably about a 2-hour drive for me. So we don't get everything. And there were some that I was talking about where some friends on YouTube started talking about. So like last year, started talking about Late Night with the Devil was one of them. That one, by the time I heard about it, I had to like get out the next night before it was out of the theater around me. It was there for like 4 nights. I think, like they did not give it a run. And some of the bigger cities, they gave more to it, but
yeah, we didn't see it. That one wasn't around us either. We had to see it on Shudder, I believe, when it came out.
Yeah.
That was a good one though. We enjoyed that.
Absolutely.
One.
I love that one. Yeah.
It was
really
like
good.
if Jay Leno and The Exorcist combined.
Yeah.
Or something.
No, that was that's one of those that I'm like, I wanted to get out to the theater to support it because it was something different, something original. And I don't know. It just, that one hit me. And I always tell the story about that one too, because when I saw it was the last night they had it at the theater. It was like a Monday or Tuesday night, which was a dead night for our theater anyway. I was absolutely the only person sitting in that theater watching that. And it creeped me out even more, I think, because
yeah, that would be creepy.
Yeah.
I hate when someone's like sitting behind me for some reason. Like,
okay. So it's funny you say that because I was sitting in there. Nobody else was in the thing. I was about in the middle, dead center. I moved all the way back and put my back against the wall because there's nobody else there to watch the rest of the movie. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but it added to I ended up loving it and bought the movie and have it now at home. But
yeah, but there are movies you got to hunt down. We even have that, like where we are.
Like I wanted to see the new Hell House LLC. It comes out like next week, I think, but we don't have any showings near us. So hopefully it comes to Shudder soon.
I don't think I have anything for that either on me.
I think it's very limited,
those
like very limited
seats are awesome,
screenings.
by the way.
The what?
The reclining seats are the bomb.
Oh, absolutely.
Dude, I love them.
That's so when I say I have like 2 cities near me, small cities to go to see movies, there's only one theater I actually go to because that's the only one that has reclining seats. So you can kick back and you never have, no matter how tall the person in front of you is, they have it offset enough where you don't ever have a head in your way of watching.
That's great.
Yeah. So
we're in Vegas. So like our theater, it has like a bar, like,
oh, nice. Yeah, nice.
Like next to the popcorn. So at first I was like, oh, that's really cool. And then, but the downside to that is a bunch of drunk kids that, like screaming and like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
They're talking like hypothetically what they would do like in the situation if they were in the movie, like out loud. they're like, I would get out of there if that was me.
Yeah,
I'd never do that. I'd never do that.
I'd be gone, bro. Like, you know,
that was
I'd kick his ass.
Right? They're like, I'd kick his ass.
Yeah,
I'd kick his ass. Well, I would win that fight. Yeah, for sure.
Oh my god.
I was in a bigger city, not it would have been last year. I met up with a few people that I met through YouTube, and different city, a couple hours away. and it was a theater that had a brewery, and they did like full out meals and drinks to the
Oh yeah.
seats. And that was a new experience to me. And um, the guy that had been there before, he was like, "Hey, you just like they have a little dim light in front of you and a little table thing, and you like write down your thing, you push the button, and they come out, see what you want, and they bring it out." And I'm like, "Wouldn't that be like super distracting?" And he's like, "No, no, no." He's like, "You don't." You're underestimating the amount of sneakiness that these people have. And like, I did that one time. I'm like, yeah, I'll take another drink. And I put that down there and hit the button. And before I knew it, somebody's tapping me on my leg and like handing a drink up to me. And I'm like, I didn't even see them come up there. So yeah, it worked out well, but I was really worried that it would be really distracting if you had people walking in and out with food orders or drink orders, but they pulled it off at that place really well.
That's
That sounds
service,
cool,
dude.
yeah.
That's service.
Yep. We don't have that here. Like I said, small.
I prefer the streaming thing though.
Yeah.
I just love just staying at home watching stuff and like not putting on shoes.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
but, like certain
Be in gym shorts and like
Yeah.
watch
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I am bottomless right now. You can't tell, but
No judgment. No judgment
but-
whatsoever.
no, but yeah, I think like streaming it's super convenient,
Yeah.
especially for us to be at home, watch something, and then go film the review. But there are certain movies that you need the theater experience, like with
Yeah.
the surround sound, the big screen. Sometimes you need that. So
I agree with you completely. Have you, either one of you, had a movie so far this year that you are really glad you saw in the theater?
oh, that's a really.
I
good one.
love seeing the new Jurassic Park movie because I'm a huge
Oh,
Jurassic
Rebirth?
Park nerd.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I was seeing those movies in the theater are always a good time. So I'm really
Yeah.
glad we saw that one in
I
the
was
theater.
pretty impressed with Weapons.
That was good,
I
too.
just saw last week.
Yep. Yep.
I thought it was like familiar but different. Like I liked it. It reminded me of like I don't know what it reminded me of, but it had that creepy vibe that I missed like walking out of the theater. I was like, that was good. There was something
Mhm.
special about that. I'm like,
I went and saw that Sunday in the theater around me, and I'll tell you what, the theater was packed. For our theater, it was full. Because a lot of times I go there, there's not a lot of people there. It was full. That place was dead silent up
Oh,
until
really?
that end of that movie.
oh, but it's
If
like
you know, with all the kids.
Mhm.
it's like,
Like, I don't want to spoil it.
That part was great.
But it was dead silent. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I think that was playing into how tense or how well they were telling the story, because like everybody was dead silent. I didn't see phones out. I didn't hear people talking. It was so quiet, and you could hear all the little things in the movie. But yeah, that last part, people started laughing.
Yeah.
and, like,
That happened in our theater
that was
too.
like-
Yeah.
it was kind of like Not Living Dead vibes or
Yeah.
something. I got like
Yeah.
fully like vibes like that. I was like, this is pretty cool.
Mhm.
yeah. So those are the two that you probably would go for this year.
I
that
thought
you-
Together was good.
Oh, Together was awesome
and
too. Yeah.
being a
I've
slash,
not seen that yet. I saw
It's
your review.
Good.
I saw your
Yeah,
review.
we
Thank
definitely
you.
recommend. It's good.
I appreciate you watching. that.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you.
But also being a slasher guy, I like Clown in the Cornfield.
Oh, that was good too. We
it-
like that one.
I
Yeah.
have
It real-
not seen that one yet.
it really reminded me of like it was modern, like the
The
actors,
story was
like
modern.
the kids
Yeah.
were like from kids from nowadays, but like the formula, I'm like, this could have came out in like 1985. It
Mhm.
really could have. I was like, this is like old school slasher.
Yeah,
Oh.
and that's being a good thing, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I mean. Like
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
because there were like just jokes like the teenagers like her dad was playing a like rap in the car, like 80s rap, and she's like, Dad, this is so lame. And like, it was just like the dad thought he was so hip. He's like
Yeah.
I don't know, just there was like a little bit of jokes there that was pretty funny. So I'm like, okay. I was like, 80s rap is irrelevant now. This girl's super young. I'm like, but so it's like the Gen Z kids are getting attacked now by
It was a
Clown.
good. It was a
A killer
fun
clown.
movie. I think it's on Shutter now for free. It's like streaming now.
Oh yeah, no, I
so-
saw
I'll have to
that.
check that out. I have Shutter. I'll
Yeah,
have to check
it was
that out.
good. We enjoyed
Yeah,
it.
it's Last Drive-In. That's the only reason I that's the main reason I have Shutter.
Yeah, it's true.
Joe Bob and Darcy.
So recommend on Clown in a Cornfield.
Yes.
Yeah, I say check it out. It reminded me of like a slasher film. So it had that format at least.
Yeah.
But
I'll have to check that out.
yeah.
Yeah, I need to get out to that streaming. I have a bad habit about getting deals on streaming services and not going out and using them as much as I should, you know. And then you always like have that debate of like, should I get rid of it or not? And but no, that's great to know that that's out there. I'll go check that out. There's a lot of great movies that pop up on there. I think that's kind of an underrated streaming service, Shudder, if you are into horror or.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Once in a while, Tubi has some like impressive like
Oh.
indie films. I'm like, that
Absolutely.
wasn't bad, dude. And
Yeah.
it looked like some guy filmed it in his backyard, but I liked it. I was
Yeah.
like, that was good. That wasn't bad.
I know a lot of people get turned off about having ads in the movies.
Yeah.
I don't think Tubi is bad with it though. I think they're like one of the better ones on how they implement it. But I'll say that they have some big name titles, and they'll have some. Sometimes you have to dig a little bit, but sometimes they got some, like you said, some hidden gems in there, like some indie or like lower budget movies. Doesn't mean
Yeah.
they're bad, but you can check it out and see something cool that's new to you.
Well, I don't mind the ads because like I'm even if I'm into the film, I find it impressive that like the girl with acid reflux can like play tennis and run around and have
Good
ice.
for you. Good
Yeah.
for you.
She can run on the beach and do all this stuff with acid reflux.
Yeah.
She can
So-
still smile with all those possible side effects that might
Yeah.
happen.
So I just
Don't you
find-
like it when they're like death is a side effect?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes death.
I,
And then it's like, speaking of death, this clown's gonna kill this bitch.
Yeah.
yeah, it's funny. I not to go on to that, but I was just actually joking about that the other day where I was like, you know what? Do some of the side effects that they list in that sound worse than what if you
Yeah,
just
but-
dealt with the thing?
With the
Mhm.
original
you
causes.
had?
Yeah.
It's like you're gonna-
Not to make light of anything, but man, sometimes they start rattling off that list, and I'm like, man, that's
Yeah.
not like, it's not like, oh, you might get
No.
tired.
Yeah.
it's like suicidal thoughts with diarrhea at the same time.
Diarrhea.
Yeah.
And you might be partly blind, but
Yeah.
I'm like,
you know,
what?
Your arm might fall off. And
Yeah.
you might-
your skin will look glowing.
yeah. Other than that, you're going to be perfect.
Yeah, so I don't mind the ads all that much. If it's because the thing is, when Netflix goes up in price and all that, I'm like, you know what? Give me the ads, dude. I'm like, I'll pay you the cheap.
Yeah, we pay
version.
for like the cheapest version of everything. I'm like, I don't mind the ads. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, like I said, I think Tubi implements it pretty well. There's a couple, I can't remember the names now, but I've tried out that annoyed me a little bit more. But Tubi, yes, there's the ads there, but it seems like they are not too overwhelming with them. So for what you get to see, yeah, that's your payment. You know, see a couple ads and
Yeah,
get to see the
but you
movie.
still get to see the film, and like you're like awesome to check out that film, but like you want to
Yeah.
buy a Swiffer mop at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
You're like,
And all
we
of a
need to
sudden,
buy
I
that.
need something for acid reflux. Or
Yeah.
something. I'm gonna buy Tums and a mop. you
Yeah.
know, like-
Like, why do I want to buy a mop all of a sudden?
yeah, exactly. But they do have. It's crazy though. They do have a deep selection of movies. You have to dig a little bit for some of it, but there's it. I was surprised at some of the offerings that they had on it.
There's also like some really good like streaming shows, like with like Cobra Kai and like
I've never
Stranger
watched that.
Things.
Yeah.
Well, if you're into Karate Kid, I would totally recommend Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's like lighthearted.
It's
yeah.
no, it's like a comedy basically, but it follows the point of view of Johnny, and Johnny's stuck in the 80s. He doesn't
Yeah.
know what he doesn't know what Facebook is. He's still into like 80s. He's into like 80s heavy metal, and like he starts his own karate school, and he's teaching karate, and it's a good story. So
So that's kind of a fun way to like lean into that. Then I know you love horror, and that's obviously that horror couple. You got that. So if you were going to go to a genre other than horror, what's your next go to for either
Well,
one of you?
that's a great question. I found with myself because like we do this like there's a lot like because we do this we focus on horror a lot and we're watching stuff a lot and then we're working on videos a lot. So like by the time I go to watch something, I'll always be a horror fan, but I try to lately I've been checking out other stuff. Like I find I'm like really into like dramas that are like kind of I like punk rock dramas like kind of like The Passenger with like Kyle Downer.
Yeah.
I thought that was kind of a cool movie. What else did we see recently?
Dinner in America with Kyle Gowner.
Dinner in America.
That was a cute movie.
Dinner in America was a good
That
movie.
caught me off guard. I saw that one. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, this is weird, but it works.
No, but I'm like, there's something edgy about this.
That
and,
opening scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I find that there's also like horror elements and things that aren't necessarily considered a horror movie. Like it could be a thriller, but I'm like, oh, that scene was crazy, bro. I was
Yeah.
like, you know, so but I also like I grew up with like 90s comedies too. I don't usually go. I love Dumb and Dumber. I love I love Kingpin. I love when comedies like done well and like we throw like little 90s references into our videos.
Our
sometimes,
cutaways,
like with Tommy Boy and like for no reason we'll just have like Billy Madison. Clip. But it breaks up the it kind of I just like what it does. It kind of adds like a certain energy to our video. So
I love that.
But yeah, I find I like dramas. I like comedies. I like well told stories. Like and I find that the reason I like horror is because I like the characters and I like a story that's well told. So
Yeah.
What about you?
I love like Star Wars, like Marvel.
You like that.
I like like drama. Chick drama.
Some chick drama.
I like all that stuff.
Like,
so
no, she didn't.
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Yeah. No, so like Star Wars, like I guess that's considered like action adventure, sci-fi stuff. Like Marvel, like superhero stuff.
But like to me, like the Terminator is a horror movie. Like to me.
Yeah.
I mean, it's about a robot that kills people, but it's considered like a sci-fi like action. And I'm like, dude, that movie kicks ass. I'm like, it's totally an awesome movie. So there are crossovers anyway. If you go
absolutely.
So like you could totally get there's horror elements in other stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
Oh, that's awesome. If you don't mind, I'm going to run through the chat just real quick. Just say hi.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure.
We got Devastator in here saying howdy, everyone.
What's up, man?
Good to see ya. I'm going to skip by some of the highs back and forth. I appreciate everybody doing that and love you in here, but just keep it going. But Papa Goss was saying, Violent Nature is so unique and love how it was filmed. Stoked for the sequel.
Bro,
see, you have a friend. They like you.
You're the other one.
Yeah.
I was like, this is like Jason, but it's like modern and it's a little different. And I'm like, it's like a realistic Jason story because it's just there's slow parts like real life would be. He's hiding behind that tree for like 5 minutes before he attacks. And I'm like, that's how Jason really would do it. I'm like, this is brilliant. And then I go home and like everybody's like saying, "Oh, I was bored. Oh, this sucks." And I'm like, I just hate when like I don't know what it bothers me when I enjoy a film and I see like hate for it sometimes. I'm like,
hey, I've had that recently.
Yeah,
no, I know how that goes.
Like, what's wrong with you people?
Yeah, or like, did I watch the wrong movie?
Yeah.
I feel like that a lot of times. I was like, did I watch the same one you watched? Or
yeah.
We got Allie in here saying hi, everyone.
Oh, Allie, what's going on?
Good to see you. We got Mika in here saying going to watch Alien Earth tonight. So excited for it.
Oh, do it, dude.
Enjoy.
I need to check that out. That sounds good.
The second episode is crazy. I say it's more horror.
Yeah.
Is that a spoiler?
No, you're just saying it's like horror-ish.
Oh, that's what we're working on.
Well, I don't have to watch it now. No, I'm kidding.
I think our next video is going to be
the recap we did. Yeah, it's going to be out tomorrow.
Alien Earth recap
nice.
coming out on that horror couple. So
how many episodes are out now?
It's 2.
They dropped 2.
Okay.
And then every week after this one, they drop 1 every Tuesday.
Okay. I'll have to go check that out. No, that sounds interesting to me.
Yeah, we like fallen shows. It gives us something to keep up with. And awesome! Thanks so much.
Yeah, Allie was like loving the shirt there.
Oh, dude,
Gutter Guards, I think.
Tell me there could have been several sequels of this movie.
Yeah.
I just feel like Cropsy could have been a franchise. It's upsetting.
So Allie's guy Anthony, he's a Gutter Garb fanatic.
Yeah, Gutter Garbs is awesome.
They're from Long Island, where I grew up, Long Island, New York.
Yeah.
I'm originally from that. They were like,
they're in New York. I don't know if they're in Long Island,
New York. Yeah, so
we like that company.
They're awesome guys, dude.
I'm gonna get some more stuff, but I'm gonna wait for one of the sales. Like,
yeah,
they always have some sales come up.
They do.
I'm cheap, whatever.
We got all these streaming services to pay for.
Yeah,
yeah, exactly, right? Buying movies and streaming services and going to the theater and buying popcorn. You got to have some money for all that stuff.
The popcorn's as much as the tickets.
Yeah.
Well, and that's how they make their money. It's like they make more off the theaters make more off of a concession stand purchase than the ticket itself.
When are they going to get it right, dude? It's layer of popcorn, layer of butter, layer of popcorn, layer of butter.
Okay, so the last time I got popcorn. Not like I'm great at going on side tangents, so sorry. But
no, you're fine.
The last time I went to the theater, the dude did that. he like put a little popcorn in there. He did butter. He did popcorn, little butter, popcorn, little butter.
It's better,
And
right?
I was like,
Too much? Or
no. I was like, I gave him a tip.
Oh,
I was like, that's the first time I think I tipped somebody for giving me a bag of popcorn before. But
no, that sounds worth it. That's
Sir,
awesome.
you make a hell of a bag of popcorn.
Yeah.
you've done this before. But no, that's awesome. Mika was saying horror is perfect genre for the theater experience. So
Yes.
that was
Absolutely.
something. And if I repeat a question later too, I apologize, but I get sidetracked.
No, it's fine.
But do you prefer watching horror in a theater or at home? Is that too hard
For
of a
comfort, I
question?
like
Yeah.
home, but to be honest, the theater experience is better than watching stuff at home because it's so immersive, you
Especially
know.
if you have to piss or something.
You press pause.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
That part, the comfort part of it is better for home, but the experience wise, I'd say the theater's better experience wise.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
You're stumping Rob.
The surround sound is like
you can pass. Remember, I said unlimited passes. on
no, but
questions.
like I feel both ways about it. I feel like I don't know. Do you think streaming's the future? Eventually, there'll be like no movies, or
I hope
or-
not.
I
I hope
remem-
not.
I think it was Halloween Kills. We had the option of streaming
And Halloween Ends, both
or
of them
going to the movies.
on
And
Peacock. Yeah.
What we did was we went to the movies and then came home and saw it.
Watched it again.
We watched it again. So yeah. I just don't know if streaming is going to be the future or if it's like I don't know.
If
I,
movie
so-
theaters will continue.
I hope so. I love streaming and I love buying movies and watching them at home. I enjoy that comfort. Anymore, you have such good TVs compared to what we had, 20 years ago or whatever. And so I enjoy that, the not having any distractions, being able to pause it if you need to and do something else. But there is something about seeing a big screen and being around other people and hearing their reactions to things, whether it's like screams or scares or laughs or whatever. It's kind of a different experience when you're sharing that with some people around you.
one of the coolest things that like happened to us is through the channel, somebody contacted us before Scream 6 dropped, and they're like, we want to invite you to a pre-screener of Scream 6.
Nice.
Yeah, and at first I thought somebody was like just trolling me. I was like, all right.
Scam.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was like, stop. Yeah, but it turned out to be legit. So we showed up, and they were like, I'm not even kidding. We were on some list like that horror couple, and they, dude, they had these guys with like ties and like taking like
They work for like the newspaper.
yeah, from like the newspaper and stuff. I'm walking in with like my liquid death cans and like my hoodie and my horror shirt and anyway, so they go, you guys can sit in the press area. So
Oh,
I'm
that's
like,
awesome.
I'm like,
That's
what the
awesome.
hell? I'm like, what is this? So I was like, this is crazy.
Yeah.
But they took that seriously though. They were like, we had to sign something like you can't drop your review till like a certain
Oh, like
day.
an NDA kind
Yeah,
of.
like
yeah.
for real. And the best part was we were walking out, and then this lady's standing there with a clipboard, and we love Scream and we love horror, so we were just so happy to have another Scream movie. These guys are walking out, they're like, oh, technically the third act did not pull me into the storyline of the first two, and I'm like,
And you're like, it was awesome.
yeah, no, I came out, I'm like, radical, dude.
Bring out another one.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
love
so
that.
no, that was a pretty cool thing, but
Yeah.
no, it doesn't really happen anymore. But
Yeah.
Okay, but it did happen, right?
It did.
Yeah.
So when the two of you started doing the YouTube channel, would you ever guess something like that would have been an option? Like something
No.
that would have been presented to you?
No, not
No.
at all. No, I was just hoping that nobody was going to start laughing at us.
Yeah.
Like and dude,
I hope that every day when I get
Yeah,
on here,
it's-
but-
People are
it's
just
man.
weird.
It's weird. I'm not to this day. I'm still not even in like. It's not like I can give advice, but like I would say like it's so weird starting something new and starting a YouTube channel, and like your friends and family are not going to understand at first. Like
Oh, absolutely.
our family, like our family members were like, "You're going to be on YouTube?" They're like, "Okay."
Yeah.
They're like, or I'm like, "Bro, I can't hang out right now. I'm making a video." And they're like, "All right, have fun with your 10 subscribers." And they're like that's how they, that's how they were. And I'm like,
Well, and
"Dude,
mine was like, aren't you too old for that?
yeah,
And I'm like, I'm old, but I guess maybe
Yeah.
not too old for.
I'm like, leave me
No.
alone, Dad. And I hung up the phone.
But no, I agree with that. And honestly, I didn't say anything to a lot of the people around, like close around me, for
Mhm.
quite a while, and I
It's
still
aw-
don't like
yeah.
announce it, kind of a thing.
Yeah.
It's awkward, especially at first, because you're
Mhm.
learning, and you get better as you go.
Absolutely.
And everybody sucks in the beginning, but you're learning as you go. But as you go, you have an audience watching you. It's like really like a odd thing, man. So
And I still
yeah.
suck, but I just suck less than when I started.
well,
No,
no,
not at all.
I find that just I found a way to put my using my suckiness as an advantage.
Yeah, right.
Like just leave.
No, it's not sucky. It's authentic.
Yeah, dude, like I meant to do that, dude. I
Yeah.
meant to screw that up.
Yeah.
That's yeah.
I want you to know I'm a human.
But
Yeah.
that's the exciting part is like just finding your own style. And
Yeah.
like once you put your own personality into it and you find your own style, I feel like that's kind of what makes your channel, and that's kind of a cool thing.
So the two of you, did either one of you have a YouTube channel going before, or did you go into this together right from the get go?
No, I was
No,
just
we've
watching
never
like
done that
I was
before.
like
Yeah.
watching twerking videos mostly, and like just
What's
chicks.
the latest TikTok dance? That's
No,
going
Yeah,
on?
yeah. No,
No, we've never
that's-
done any kind of like
we didn't.
content creation. We just posted pictures like on Instagram before, so
We didn't
it
know
was new for us.
we didn't know how to edit. Nothing. We didn't know
Yeah.
what equipment to buy. Nothing. We didn't know what editing software to buy. We didn't know how to make thumbnails. And Kaylee does all that now. So I still don't know how to do any of that. So everything you see is Kaylee. So
Oh.
CEO Kaylee.
Yeah.
over there.
right. And yeah, and we were really like most people are very nice and very supportive
Yeah.
and very very cool.
The supportive community.
yeah,
Yeah.
a few
Yeah.
dickheads, but like
You're gonna get that anywhere you go, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
anywhere
it's
on the internet,
yeah.
like
Or in
anything,
real
any
life.
subject. Yeah, I mean, it's anything.
we
so.
got a comment like pretty recently. Someone's like, "I hope you guys both die." And we were like, "What?"
You're like, sorry you didn't like the video.
Yeah, it was a short, but it was a
I was
the,
like,
the
no.
profile picture was the middle finger, so it's just a troll
Oh, no, the person,
account for YouTube.
the person had
you know?
like 3 subscribers, so it was
Yeah.
just meant to fuck
It's
with
a
me.
troll
But
account.
Kaylee's laughing. She's like, "Rob, you got to hear this one." And I was like, "What?" She's like, I think it said, "I hope your channel fails and you both die."
Yeah, that's what
and
it
I'm
was.
like,
That seems aggressive.
Yeah,
I
I was like, I'd hate to be
You
them.
could just say like, I don't like that movie, or
Yeah.
whatever.
I don't know, man. I was like, I wanted to post it. I wanted to like post it because I thought it was
Oh,
hilarious.
I won't do that
But
though.
I was like, I don't want to give this guy like
A platform.
Yeah,
You know,
too much publicity.
I don't want to give him a following. I'm
Yeah.
But no, that's cool. So you went into this together. What got you wanting to do it? I always question myself every day. Why did I want to do this? You know, kind of a thing. Like, what point did you two sit down and be like, you know what? We love talking about this. We want to get on YouTube and put it out there for everybody.
I think it was
It was
during COVID
It was a big part of my life for a long time. It was just I was a huge horror fan for a long time, and then I met Kaylee, and we were just if we didn't have the channel, we'd probably be watching movies and talking about them anyway.
yeah.
So it just felt like the natural thing to do because people were like, I don't know if someone told us we should do it or we just did it, but
Yeah, you're
I-
right. I don't remember that
I don't
part
remember,
of it,
but
but
I
I just know we
I remember.
like you said, we watch movies and talk about
I
them
remember
anyway.
seeing like certain like reviews of like films I liked, and I remember liking certain channels, and I was like, oh, that's a really good video they made. That's a really good video they made, and I'm like, but back then it seemed like so impossible to make something like that when you don't know what you're doing, you don't know what equipment to buy, you don't know what editing software to
Mhm.
use.
Yep.
It seems like so far away. You're like, I don't know if I could do that, and then when there's a camera in your face, it's weird at first, and now I'm talking to you, and
I know, right?
yeah.
Lucky you, right? You're like, no, I'm just kidding. But you know, the weird thing is, it's always different for people. So for me, I don't know why, but it feels more natural for me to do this, talking to you right now, live,
Mhm.
even with people in chat, and we'll jump back into the chat. Everybody, hang out. It's more natural for me to do that over a pre-recorded video. I
We're
don't
the
know
op-
why.
We're the opposite. I would like
Okay.
to talk to you about that because we've done everything except live.
We
right
don't do
now.
our own lives.
So
Yeah.
I just
Okay.
to me, I don't know. I just maybe because it's the unknown for us, so we're just
Oh,
like,
absolutely.
and I think I have the fear nobody's going to show up, and I'm just going to be like, I'm going to be like,
Oh, believe me, I wonder about that every single time when
I don't want to be that kid that has no friends. I'm gonna be like,
Oh, no.
fuck.
We have each other.
Yeah. At least you have each other. You can like.
And I don't
keep
want
each
that
other
dick.
company.
I don't want that dick that wants me to die to show up.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
I
blocking
thought
the
I
channel.
told you to die. You
Yeah.
know, like, oh,
You hit that
gosh.
block button.
I hit hide user from channel. Yeah.
Haley's not afraid. Oh, that's a fantastic feature. By
I
the
love
way.
that feature.
That
I'm like,
feature's great.
yeah.
I have used that a couple times.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, you want to be rude? I'm like,
Yeah.
bye.
They don't even know they're blocked, so they can keep on
They
talking.
think
to
they're
themselves.
talking to people,
Yeah.
but they're the only ones that can see it.
What a
Yeah.
great invention that is.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yep.
they can keep talking, but it's to nothing. So
Yep. I have used that a few times before, but
It's very useful. Yeah.
yeah, unfortunately, you have to use it every once in a while.
Yeah.
But no, it's always funny, like talking to people that get into YouTube, like on the pre-recorded or the live side of it, and which way you lean. You know, like some people are good with both of them. Like I said, I don't know why, but this feels easier for me, more natural for me than the pre-recorded stuff. I feel like so robotic, but I want to try to get into that more. So you're saying you feel better with the pre-recorded. Do you have any desire to get into the live streaming more?
It's a goal of
it's a
ours
goal
for
of
the
ours.
year to start doing like, weekly lives and, because we think we would enjoy them and like, interacting with people
I
who
really
like
just
our
want
content.
I just want the super chat money. To be honest, I just
Hey,
want.
go for it.
I'm in it for the money, man. No, I honestly, I really like look up to people that like have the courage to just go up there live and do something like that. Because I guess if you've never done it and don't do it, it feels weird as hell. But I think I can. Because we do similar stuff every day.
Yeah.
So we just got to find our way. And I heard StreamYard went up in price, so I don't know
It
what that's.
did.
Yeah, so that's not really with all the apps I have anyway. It's really
Yeah. Talking about subscribing to all those streaming services that we're watching, it's not nice to have another.
Could I get
Increase
StreamYard
it.
with the acid reflux ad in it?
Yeah, maybe. Like if I throw that ad at the beginning of every one of my live streams, can I like have a discount on it?
Yeah.
Or the Swiffer mop? The Swiffer mop?
Yeah, exactly. I'll throw both ads out there each time if you give
Yeah.
me half the price. But
No, we had a few people though. They were like, "Why aren't you guys doing lives?" They said that they would be so amazing, and I'm like, they might be, but they might not be. I don't know. So,
well, and I don't think it's like a thing like you have to do one or the other, but I think like I was saying, like some people just kind of lean or are more comfortable with one or the other. And like I did a couple pre-recorded like right at the beginning, and then I dipped my toe in the live streaming and ended up really enjoying it, and I abandoned the pre-recorded, and I need to get back to that. I know I need to get back to that. And it's kind of nice to have a mix because not everybody likes one or the other, and you kind of give a couple of varieties out there for people to go see. But yeah, it's just, I don't think it's good or bad. It's just, it's kind of funny how, I don't know why I feel more comfortable doing this, and other people are like, nope, not doing one live. I'm all pre-recorded, and that's not a wrong thing. It's just they're really good about the pre-recorded stuff and run with it. But no, I'm just curious if that's something.
no, it'll happen.
It's a goal for the year for us. Yeah.
We're live right now, Ted.
Well, so you don't mind people like me asking you to come on live and talk? for a
Oh
little
no,
bit?
we love doing that. Yeah.
It's good practice. It's good practice.
Well, and honestly, that was what helped me out a lot too. I had some really good friends that had YouTube channels, and I was guests on their live streams. And it's kind of nice to get a feel for it and not have to worry about looking at chat and doing this or that or the screens. But you just kind of get a little more accustomed to it, kind of a thing. But
Yeah, dude.
yeah, I had some good friends that got me into it, and they're like, "Oh, you should just do it." And then,
I hope I'm on your friend list now, Corey.
why are you not? Are you not on my friend list?
It's my first time here.
I thought you were on it. First time, but not last time. How about that?
There you go.
I think it's
There you
going
go.
well. Yeah.
There you go. Maybe we'll have you on with a few other people too. Have you ever done panel? You've done some panels with some.
Yeah,
other,
we
like, a
did it
bigger
with
group,
Ken
see?
and Ashley, Sledgehammer Horror. We've collabed
Yeah,
with
we-
them
we
and
collab-
someone else at the same time. Yeah.
I don't.
They
yeah,
seem like a cool couple too.
They're
I've
awesome,
I've
yeah.
never talked
Oh,
with them, but they.
He's
seem
one of my
nice.
good buddies now. Me and him just talk. Like we text each other just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They seem like they're cool people. But,
Yeah, they
he-
are.
He's a nice guy, and yeah, he really just he gives everybody a chance to promote like what they're doing, and like he wants everybody to do well. He's a good-hearted guy. He really is. Oh, he I don't know if I should spill the beans, but he's got an indie film coming out
Next
real?
week. Yeah.
Desperate Measures it's called. So
It'll be dropping on YouTube next week.
yeah, I don't know if he wants to break that news, but I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, keep your
I'll
eye
have
out
to
for.
look out for that.
There's a film called Desperate Measures coming out, and it's with him and his wife, and it's pretty good. It's a short film, but it was pretty damn good.
Mhm.
So
I think that's cool seeing people expressing themselves creatively like that. Like I don't feel like I have that creative bone in my body, but I appreciate it and I love seeing it and I love promoting things like that. So I'll definitely
a few
check
people
that
say
out.
a few people say that to me. They're like, You're such a fan of horror movies. You ever think about making one?" And I'm like, "Sounds like a lot of work, bro. I could barely do YouTube. Man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. I'm barely holding it together right now.
yeah, dude.
And it's more fun just watching the movie, but
Yeah.
I think it's cool when people have that desire and that drive to do that.
I
It's cool
admire
to see
that.
it.
I admire that, dude. Like if they have a goal and they're putting themselves out there and they go do it, and
Yeah.
that's awesome. It's
Yeah.
more than I can do. So
For me too. Allie was jumping in here saying she liked the Clown in the Cornfield as well. I look forward to getting the
Ooh, a
steel
steelbook.
I
I wonder
wonder
look
what's-
at that.
I
Yeah.
wonder what the steelbooks. It's probably awesome artwork.
Yeah.
Probably looks good.
I'm just gonna do a quick run through here. Quick, we got Aged Boomer in here saying howdy.
Nice.
Got
Boomer.
Smirk in here saying what's up.
How you doing?
Allie was asking Kaylee and Rob, have you guys seen the movie Low Lives?
Yes, Low Lives.
Rob has, I haven't.
Low Lives is awesome. Kaylee fell asleep one night, and I watched it by
It happens to all
myself.
of us.
I watched it by myself, and ever since then, I want her to watch it because I can't talk about what happened because the twist is crazy. I'm sure you know the twist is like, say what?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, Kaylee, I'm like, you got to watch Low Lives, and she's like, okay, but so it's on our things to watch again list. But yeah, I enjoyed it, dude. It's totally the type of horror I like too. I like backwoods, like crazy hillbilly type stuff. Like you know, I just
check
like
that out.
Like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Like I just like that, like middle of the woods, anything could happen, dude. It's like
What about the other two? Play Dead or Sorry Charlie? Have you seen those?
Play Dead.
I'll write those down because
Write it down. Oh, they're on Tubi.
Okay, I'm gonna write those
Thank
down.
you. I'll definitely check out the other two, but they sound familiar.
I'm gonna be bad. I
Sorry,
forgot my pen, but I'm gonna
Charlie.
take a picture of my actual screen so I can remember
there
to
you
look
go.
those.
There,
up.
take a
And
picture.
Play Dead. Okay, I got it. I texted it to Rob, so I have it
You
in
take
my
a picture?
I did. Oh, hold on. There we go. I got that one.
That should be the thumbnail of this whole film. That should be the
I can
thumbnail.
change the thumbnail.
Yeah,
I can
dude, just
change
do it.
Zoom in right there.
I had Rob on.
I have not seen any of those, so I just wanted to, I always love, I usually have a pen. I forgot my pen, but that's what's the cool thing about doing a lot of these live streams is a lot of times either the guests that you have on or people in the chat, you end up finding out movies you've never heard of before and end up loving. So
Yeah.
I think it's awesome that like with technology, like movies aren't as expensive as they are to make anymore, especially with horror. So I feel like on Tubi, it's unlimited the stuff you could check out. There's like 50 new movies every week.
yeah,
Of like just crazy stuff. The rabbit hole's endless, dude.
that's the thing I always like talk to myself about. You could like just pick one streaming service. It doesn't matter which one it is. You just pick one and you probably can't watch everything that's on there, you know? kind of
No.
thing. And then I have multiple ones. So it's like, but Mika was saying that she thinks those are really good ones as well. Was pleasantly surprised with
Low
them.
Lives was awesome. Yeah, so
And for horror, Tubi has great selection. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's crazy the stuff you can find on there. There's some
yeah, and
deep
Tubi
cuts, big thrillers. Or
Tubi
big-
knows me too, because like if you sign in, like they are like, we recommend this, and I'm like, Tubi, you know me too damn well, sir. You know,
It's like you've been tracking me, haven't you?
Yeah.
so you know I like stuff like this. With I see like the cover. It's like
Oh, I don't know if this. Oh, it's not coming up on my screen. I gotta like get to that. Hold on a second. I'm not used to this. This is a new thing for me, but I'm trying to scroll ahead because I'm way behind. But I have a new member that just
Oh,
popped in here.
congratulations.
Oh, that's
Ours
awesome.
World. Ours World became a YouTube member. Thank you very much.
That is really
appreciate
cool.
that so much.
Yo, Ari, if you're feeling super generous,
links are in the description.
yeah, become a double member, Ari.
Hey, or worst case scenario, sub, hit the bell,
Yeah,
check out some stuff and see, you know, you can go from there. But
Yeah, man. Nah, I was just messing with him.
no. But honestly, that's the thing I always say to people is like, it doesn't, at least the sub and check out some of the videos. It doesn't cost you a thing. And you might end up finding, you know, a really cool channel that you really like and want to follow. It's just the hard thing of getting in front of new people when I'm way smaller than you guys are too. But it's just like getting in front of new people and letting them make the choice, you know, if they want to follow you, you know.
Oh, yeah. Well, usually, like, you know, when we collab with our friends, we're all doing similar stuff. So if you like Sledgehammer Horror, Brendan and Sam, if you like what you're doing, you'll probably like what we're doing, and vice versa, you know. So
absolutely,
you know, it was funny one time. My mom mentioned to like her church friends, like these old ladies. She's like, my son Rob, he does YouTube, and I think a few of them like checked it out, and they were like, oh dear, yeah, because I'm talking about my dick, and like, you know.
Oh, he's gone off the path.
No, that's a true story, right?
I know.
No, it's a true story. I mean,
he's like, I'm not joking.
no, I got like really dirty looks at the church bake sale when I came by. Like I came by.
You're the one.
Yeah, they were like, I watched some of your videos, and yeah.
Honestly, not that I like go too far off path, but I honestly just don't. I don't promote it a lot in my real life. You know, like around me. I don't know. I figure people when I'm out on YouTube that gravitate towards it and like it, they'll come like it. If they don't, they won't. And
I normally don't.
Judgment.
We don't either, but I feel like if we're at a horror convention, that's like a perfect spot.
Oh, absolutely.
You know,
absolutely.
so I had these like business cards at one point, and I felt like a businessman. I was like, dude, like I'd be like, dude, killer shirt, check out my channel, and like, you know, it was, and then I would check out their channel. It was like a good like communication thing.
Were you like on the Vegas Strip, like clicking the cards?
Yeah.
And, like, holding it out in front of the click.
Something like that. Yeah. No, we were at Days of the Dead actually here in Vegas. It's the horror convention in our area.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So
somebody was wearing our shirt that day. It made my day, dude.
Oh, for real? Okay, so you've met somebody just randomly out in public that had.
We have a store with like just hats and like t-shirts and some dude's like, I'm a fan of your channel, and he had a hoodie and he unzipped it and he went I was like, bro, I took a picture with him. I was so flattered. I was like,
you were more the fanboy than.
Yeah, we were. That was really nice.
It's funny because we get an email when we make a sale, so we're like, we made a sale. So I was like, you were the guy. You're like,
the one.
It was you all along.
Well, you made one more sale than I did, so you know I haven't gotten to that point yet, but. Okay.
I would rock a Corey shirt.
Yeah.
There you go. I have to think up some stuff here.
Or would it be like Wilkie's movie shirt?
I don't know. See, I've always debated about that, whether if I would logo my thing or do a mix between that and just some like funny sayings or something that is like has none of my branding on it, but whether people would be like, oh, that's funny, and I'll support your channel, you know, kind of a thing. But
just be like, I watch Wilkie's stuff.
Yeah.
It sounds cool. Yeah.
Wilkie's or bust, you know.
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't know. I gotta get into my creative zone for some of that stuff, but that's cool. No, that would be a surreal experience, I think, to run into somebody to be like, hey, that's our shirt.
It was.
It only happened once, but
yeah,
it was
that's
awesome.
One more time than it happened to me. So
that's just my story.
Yeah,
it's a story I like to repeat.
No, I don't care if it was one time like that. I can imagine that was like, oh my gosh, that's ours.
No, we took a picture with him, and I sent the picture to my mom just to show her like I'm not a total failure. Like.
So that one story that everybody hated me for at church, there's somebody that liked me, you know. No, I was kidding. That's funny. Allie was saying Dumb and Dumber is her favorite comedy of all time.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah.
I have that movie memorized. Me and my brother can go back and forth.
They like do the line.
Yeah,
They'll
like-
say them back to each other.
What Lloyd and Harry say, we could say back to each other. We throw some Dumb and Dumber clips into our horror reviews all the time.
I think we did it for
Together.
We did it for Together.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause they-
When he got his tongue stuck to the pole, I kind of
Yeah.
like made a reference saying
Because
something
they were
reminded
stuck
me of
together,
that.
so we showed Harry with his tongue.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, just show what we're into. As long as I like it, that's really all I care about.
No, absolutely.
If it makes me laugh, I hope it makes somebody else laugh. So we've been throwing Dumb and Dumber into our videos.
Hey, there's a lot of fun laughs with that one. So got Toxic in here saying what's up, Corey, and then
He's the
Dell in
Lord.
here saying what's up.
What's going on?
All right, I'm gonna try to run through these really quickly.
We got some nice company tonight, man.
Oh, it's some good. There's some good folks that jump in. I've been blessed with some good friends that jump in and say hi. I'm super flattered that they spend a little time with me. Ali was saying I'm a fiend for Gutter Garbs too. I have so many shirts from them. The latest one being Sleepaway Camp 2 and 3.
I saw.
Oh, that's right. We should have got that for you.
They had that, and they had the Toxic Avenger, and
Yeah.
both of them. I was like, these are gorgeous.
They have
dude.
beautiful designs. I love their t-shirts. Yeah, they're great.
I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but
What?
I
don't know.
It depends what you're gonna say.
Yeah.
there was a time it was around Christmas, and I think they mailed me some extra stuff, and I thought that was really generous.
Oh, I bought like
Yeah.
a lot of stuff from them in like a matter of a couple of months. Like they had like their Black Friday sale, and then they had
Oh, sure.
another sale. So they put in like an extra like 2 t-shirts in
I think it
the
was like
package.
I think it
Yeah,
was like
no,
2 or 3 shirts I didn't even order. I'm like, this is so kind of them. I
Yeah.
was like, what the hell?
they were really kind. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
so-
cool. That's cool.
They're good people too, and so I was like, these people are so nice.
Yeah, it's
And they're
kind of. That's when you start talking about them. Like right now, they got some publicity. You're
Yeah.
talking about them, and I'm sure it's not the only time you've talked about them. So
Maybe they're in the chat. I can get some free shit.
if they want to send me a free shirt, I'll wear it.
Yeah, dude.
We got Chilo in here saying, "What's up, Corey? Hope all is good with you and the fam." Yeah, doing good, man. Good to see you. We got Dell in here saying, "Can't remember the last time somebody at the theater put on butter for me. I always have to do it myself." Oh, okay.
Oh no, they do have the self butters. I've seen those.
Mhm.
With
Yeah.
the pump.
I think that's how ours is. You have to put it on there
It's
yourself.
like the mustard at the ball game.
yeah.
There you go. There. No, ours. The one I'm thinking, the one I usually go to, they do the liquid butter, but then they'll have the shakers for that. There's like the orange powder. Do you know what I'm talking about? Like
Mhm.
Oh
the,
yeah.
the salt. I don't know if
No,
it's
they're
a
like
butter flavor,
It's like seasoning. It's like they
Yeah,
have,
Butter seasoning, yeah.
got
but it's like an orange almost. Or,
Yeah.
yeah.
yeah, but they got like several different like
Mhm.
flavors with us. They have like 5 different ones. You could just be like,
Yeah.
Yep. So that's the thing they have sitting out that you can go to town with on your own as well. We got Nanette in here saying hello, everyone.
what's going on?
I at least want to say hi to people that jumped in real quick, and then we'll run through here. Prince was saying, Corey, what's your favorite Black Keys album? El Camino is probably up there for me, but yeah, probably that one.
You talk music too? Because I see movies and music.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm not claiming to be an expert at either one of them, but I like talking about it. So.
Hey, if you, yeah, dude.
I was trying not to corner myself when I like made my name, but I see everybody with these really like cool YouTube names, and I'm like, I should have thought about mine a little bit longer before I put it on there, but whatever.
No, it's cool. It's memorable.
I like it. I think it worked.
I figure I made it like too hard to say. Like I even mess it up saying it. So,
No, I think it's catchy.
well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, I like it too.
Prince. Okay, here you go. So Prince likes to jump in here and ask people. He says it's his serotonin boost movie question. So, do you have a movie that either one of you would go to if you want to get a little pick me up, a little like boost your spirit?
Hell yes.
Make it you in a happy mood. Doesn't have to be a happy movie, but just something that you can throw in and be like,
I literally
Give it to me.
have it at like arm's reach all the time. And Haley, go get it.
Oh, you want me to grab it?
Grab it. I'm making a point here. I always have this near me. And this film does not get enough love. And it's like one of my favorite slasher films of all time.
Okay.
The Nail Gun Massacre.
Oh, I do not know that one.
Dude,
Well,
it's from
The Nail?
1986. It's shot like very low budget. It's pure cheese and it's pure fun. And there's boobies. And I think
so you're like, where can you go wrong with that?
Yeah.
You know?
No, I think everybody likes boobs. The chicks too. I mean, but I think it's just a fun slasher movie, and I have a good time watching this every time. It's not meant to be taken seriously, but the killer walks around with a nail gun, and every time he nails somebody with it, he has like a one liner like Freddy. He's like, oh, I bet that hurt. Like it's gold. It's gold.
So who released that one? That's got a nice slip and everything on it. Do you know?
Don't know. Here.
It doesn't look like a
TerrorVision?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
But this is like I believe this is because I had the bootleg of this like years ago, and then it finally got a good release with like special features.
I was going to say that looks like a nice.
Yeah,
I got it for him for his birthday last year.
I got the Blu-ray, but I really enjoy like the interviews and all the behind the scenes stuff too. So
nice. I was going to say that looks like a legitimate, like a nice release for it.
Yeah, I think they have like a location, so they take you to all the locations, and like I don't know, it just feels so low budget and like so fun, and like you get that vibe when you watch this. Like it makes you laugh. It's like it's just funny, but it's good. It's good too.
Okay.
All right.
Is there any for you?
Coraline probably. It's not really.
Coraline? Okay.
Yeah, I love Coraline. It's one of my favorite movies. I consider it kind of kiddie horror, you know. So no, don't reach it. You're gonna knock the table.
She's got all these figures over here. It's a whole Coraline.
Yeah.
Don't wreck the figures.
Yeah.
No, it's cool. So I have not seen that one in a long time.
I love. Yeah, it's so cute and like eerie and just so Halloweeny.
Our nieces come over our place and they don't understand these are collectibles. They're not toys. Yeah. And they're just literally
you don't
like
play with those.
No, they're literally like making them.
Well, they look like toys, so they're like
make them battle each other.
Yeah,
I'm like that's how to print.
Yeah,
like pew, 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 pew.
Yeah. They're so
please don't break it.
I'm sorry, what was yours? Coraline?
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
I love that. Okay, now I have to watch both of those. Coraline I haven't seen forever. It was Nail Gun.
The Nail Gun Massacre. Yes,
I have never seen that one. I will. So I'm gonna rewatch Coraline. And
I don't know if it's streaming anywhere.
I'll have to look and see.
I don't believe so because we always have to put the Blu-ray in to watch it.
I wish it was because
maybe it is somewhere. Like it's just hidden. I don't know.
Nobody talks about that movie either. You know what? I want to make an episode for that movie.
Okay.
I wanted.
Why haven't we ever done that? Yeah,
I'm doing it. But I also want to do Texas Chainsaw Massacre because August. What is it? 18th. August 18th is coming up, and that's the date.
There you go.
It's only right to discuss some Leatherface on August 18th.
There you go. I'm going to just speed run really quick with the chat. We got Mama Blu-ray in here saying hello.
Yo, hey, Mama Bonnie. Blu-ray.
Good to see you. We got Jeff in here. John Doe Juggalo saying good evening. Good to see you. I'm going to run here really quickly here. I love everybody jumping in here and saying hi. We got D in here saying from our Jurassic Chaos saying hi everyone, happy Wednesday.
What's going on? I'm meeting all these new people. It's awesome.
There you go. And again, I said earlier in the description, there's links to YouTube, links to Instagram for That Horror Couple. Please go check them out. And it doesn't cost you anything.
Yeah, please do.
Loving them, sub up, look at memberships, whatever. If not, no harm, no foul. You know.
Even if you hate us, just sub anyway.
Yeah, you don't have to hit the bell. Just sub up and
dude, do it, man. Yeah, we also try to talk to everybody who leaves us a comment. We try to interact with everybody. So
I've noticed that. You guys are great.
Except that guy that was a dick. We kind of just blocked him. But...
Well, you always get something like that where you just gotta nah.
Oh no, that was honestly just funny for us.
It gave you something to laugh about for a
we were like, dude, that's great.
Yeah, it's like, do you believe that just happened? Nikki was saying, sorry, I've been quiet, finished closing the store and drove home safely listening. Oh, very good. Thank you so much. I appreciate that so much. Never worry about that. If you're driving or working or anything like that, it's always cool to see you hanging out and saying hi to everybody.
She was driving and watching this?
Listening. She said safely listening. So I believe her. She was not watching, but where did my chat just moved on me. Movie Collector Maniac Kevin, what's going on? Saying hey Corey and everyone. We got Last Boy Rob in here saying hey Corey, sup horror couple.
What's
all
going
you
on,
folks in the chat?
All these new names. I want to meet all these people, man.
I know. You know what would be really cool? Anybody that is new to that horror couple, I would really, it would be a cool thing. Go sub up to them when they have their next video or a live stream. Go jump out there, check it out, say hey to them, and doesn't cost you anything. But you might find, like I said, I know I repeat myself a lot, but you might find your next channel that you really love to hang out, to follow and check out everything they're putting out. It's just so hard to get out in front of new people. So yeah,
thanks so much.
Go check it out.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, or at least you could find an average channel.
Yeah, like mine.
I meant us like just you might think we're mediocre, but subscribe anyway.
Hey, I'll take average.
If
I'm average, but
out of all the channels though, we're one of them.
Yeah,
we're one of them.
Yeah.
I'm one too. Yeah. One of many, right? I love that. All the horror channels. We are one of them. Okay, are you still doing okay? For a little
we're fine.
I'm feeling the vibe.
So, with the horror theme, have you always been into horror movies, or is there a movie that you can remember that kind of got you into it, that like really tripped you into?
I got a story. Yeah, I told it a couple times, but I'll tell it again. Yeah, I like the story.
I'll hear
but
it.
I was 10 years old, and I was at a sleepover at my friend's house, and he had a bunch of VHS tapes back then.
Yeah.
So most of them were like comedies, stuff we were allowed to watch. But in that stack was Halloween 1978. So us trying to be like, and I think Candyman was in that stack too. So us trying to be like badass kids were like, let's watch a horror movie, and we put on Candyman, and I remember we were like the scene where she's getting like searched by the police. We see like a side boob, but like us as 10-year-old kids were like, whoa, a boob. But like now when I watch it, I'm like, that's what we were freaking out about.
That's all we got to see.
Bro, we were like pausing it and stuff. But I remember Tony Todd's voice scared me a lot. And the fact that he could jump from like room to room, no problem. That's very scary. Yeah. But the film that really shook me was Halloween. Because the last scene when Loomis shoots Michael off the balcony and Michael's gone. And then I'm like, oh, and the credits rolled. And I was like, wait, the bad guy got away? And back then, like being 10 years old, I was like, that can happen. Because
that's not supposed to happen.
Yeah. I'm so used to like evil being punished, bad guys go to jail. I was so used to that. And I'm like, wait, and the way it ended, like the killer's still out there. That was like really like I've never seen a movie at the time. I've never seen a movie like that. So and then later on I would catch these movies like on like Fear Fest, and then I'd see some of the sequels, and I noticed how horror is just so like true to the story. So I was like, I got to start getting these like on DVD and stuff. So I started like collecting. And that's when I kind of started collecting. And from there, I discovered like horror conventions.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, wait, I could just walk up to like Sid Haig and Tom Savini. And like, I could literally walk up to them right now.
Shake their hand.
I didn't know that was possible. I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. And, I don't think there might be, but I don't think any other genre movie does that where it's so interactive. You can like meet, maybe they do, but that was my first experience. Like, oh, they're very interactive, and I just fell in love with all of it, dude. And so that kind of what got me hooked for sure.
Yeah, Haley, do you have any that you really brought you into it, or?
I watched like Jaws and Jurassic Park, like really young, like 4 or 5 years old. Too young to be watching it, but it had a lasting impact. I really fell in love, not only with horror but with like movies in general. So it was those two. So those are still two of my favorite movies now. They're so good.
To me, Jurassic Park's a horror movie.
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that's some scary moments. And I could see that, especially a younger kid watching
the first one. When the first one came out, I was a little kid, and McDonald's had like the Happy Meals back then. Like, oh, get your own dinosaur toy. So me, my mom, my brother, we thought it was like a family friendly, like dinosaur thing, like not the mama, not the
Yeah.
mama. We thought it was like something funny like that. So we go to see it, and dinosaurs are eating people, and I was scared shitless, dude. I was like, dude,
See somebody get chopped in half on top of the toilet or
Yeah.
whatever.
The first one's so scary to me.
Mm-hmm.
But they did it so well, and that's the great thing about that movie too. I think it stands up so well even to today. You know, the
Yeah.
effects, anything they used in that, it's still. And then you guys just got to remind me how old I am because I was like in high school when I went and saw that movie. So, thank you. No, I'm joking.
You look good. You look
That's
good.
really awesome. You
Thank
got to
you.
see it in theater. So
Oh,
it
yeah,
was good,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a high school movie for me. But
Yeah, it was funny to me though that McDonald's was like backing that movie up. I think
Yeah.
there's nothing wrong with that, but it gives you the impression like it's family friendly, and maybe it is, but I was scared, bro.
well, and maybe you kind of wonder sometimes when some of those companies go in and back a movie if they really know what it is, when they go into it, and maybe they're like, "Ooh, yeah, maybe not." Well, we already put the money into it, kind of
Yeah.
thing. But no, that's cool. So I know we were talking about different genres of horror movies. Rob, I think you kind of threw out slashers. Haley, I think you kind of threw out sci-fi horror, but do you think those are some of the bigger ones you lean into, or are there any others that you really dig that you like watching?
I like the Conjuring, Insidious type stuff. I like the supernatural, like I guess like spirit, possession type horror stuff. I like that stuff too. It's like I find
Yeah.
it very creepy and scary, and especially seeing it in like a theater, having like a theater experience with those type of movies. So those are the ones that I also enjoy.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think horror is like an awesome genre where you can I like when they mix things too, like when it's like sci-fi horror,
Yeah.
or when
Mhm.
it's like thriller horror, or when it's like action horror.
Yeah.
Like
I was
Mhm.
gonna say action horror too. Like
Yeah.
there's all kinds of
I just
things
feel
that come
like
out.
because like I said before, there's horror elements in other movies that aren't like pure horror, but I feel like there are like other things I totally dig that aren't straight up horror. So
Yeah. No, that's cool. One thing, I was having a funny conversation with a friend the other day where you had this movie that you saw for the first time, absolutely loved it. Maybe it was a big twist in it, something along those lines. Do you have any of those movies that you wish you could like take out of your memory and see it again for the first time? Like that have that experience again, like some movie that just caught you off guard in a good way or really surprised you.
with a twist at the end.
Twist or whatever, like whether you just enjoyed it all together or a twist, just something that you could never experience that again without not, if you could just take it out of your memory and have that experience again to go through that and watch it.
I thought the twist of Fight Club was insane at the end.
Okay. Yeah.
I love that movie, and that's not a horror movie. I just think it's
That's
a good,
okay. Yeah.
I just love the story. I love the characters. I love that twist. It's one of those movies where once you know the twist, you go back and rewatch it. You're like, wait a minute. Sixth Sense also comes to mind.
Yeah.
Kaylee never saw Sixth Sense, and I was like, because I made a joke like it's like Sixth Sense, and she was like, "What?" And I was like, "What do you?" So I had to keep my mouth shut the whole time as she's watching it, but it was fun for me because I got to watch her reaction to things.
Were you like looking at her like? the
Yeah,
whole time?
I was like, yeah, I'm like, he's just walking with the kid, nothing going on there, just walking with the kid, yeah,
And some scene coming up, and you're just kind of like looking over, like
yeah,
to see her reaction.
yeah. She's good at figuring things out though, so I'm like, she might figure this out. But I think were you pretty surprised at that one?
I think I was and I wasn't at the same time. I kind of knew something weird was going on. I just wasn't exactly 100% sure if I was correct.
Yeah. I think for mine, and I was really late to the game with it, but it was, oh gosh, it's Nicole Kidman. Man, I'm blanking on the name now. I'm really good at doing this on live streams.
No, that's not it. I was gonna say What Lies Beneath. I don't know what, but she's not in that movie. I don't know what that.
Oh gosh, I'm really good at doing this and like blanking on. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going. But anyway, it's a suspenseful one, and it's one that I was glad I did not have it spoiled when I went into it.
Practical Magic?
No,
No,
that's not a horror movie.
It's a more serious.
The Others?
Yes. Sorry.
Oh, no, it's not me. It's Google.
Yeah.
I'm acting like a big shot up here. Like it must be the other one.
Yeah, and thanks, Alan. He was throwing it out there. The others, yes. So that's one thing I find I do a lot too with live streams. I can forget my own name while I'm talking to people on this and everything going on. So, let alone movie names or titles.
I saved the day just there.
Yeah, exactly.
I feel like I totally like came through. For
Yeah.
you.
Thank you. You saved me on that one. Oh, but no, that one that'd be a fun one to watch again without knowing anything about it. But
it's fun with movies like that where like you watch it with somebody that doesn't know what's gonna happen, and like you could just watch their reaction.
Yep.
And it's funny to it's good to like see like, so what do you think, But yeah, so those movies come to mind for like one of those things. I was like, oh, what? Like,
yep. No, that's fun. Before I forget, I know I don't want to keep you too long on this, but I see a lot of pop figures behind you. We're talking about movies, so I think we're all collectors of things. Do you, either one of you or both of you, do you have something that you lean into for your collecting? Or I'd love to get in and have on a shelf, whether it's movies or pops or autographs or whatever.
All of them.
I guess pretty much
Yes.
all of them, but we have a lot of
Yes.
Funko Pops. Like we have a lot of horror ones. He has a lot of wrestling ones. I have a lot of Star Wars ones. So Funko Pops and like NECA figures in general, we really like to collect.
I've always liked going to conventions and horror conventions. So I have like autograph posters, autograph like pens, autograph pops. I enjoy autographs too. I don't know. What do we collect? I guess movies. We have a bunch of physical media, not too much anymore though, because I'm a streamer now.
Yeah, I think we stopped buying we only buy like special versions of stuff. I think now with the Blu-rays.
Yeah, but I'm also, dude. There are movies I physically own, and I'm too lazy to get off the couch, and I'm just like, oh my god, it's streaming, dude.
Let's go, yeah.
I ain't, and it's funny when I'm looking at the movie, but I'm like, all right, I found it on this app. I'm like,
my thumb got to it faster.
Yeah, because my couch also reclines like the theater.
Yeah.
So it's comfy as hell, bro.
No judgment here whatsoever.
I got a drink holder and everything. I got it's hooked up.
That's nice. I love that. So with like collecting with like, do you have if you could have like a dream prop or something from a movie, is there a franchise or movie that you would be like, man, if I could have that from that movie, I'd love to have that on my shelf or on my wall or something?
Oh,
ooh, I would love to have anything from any of the Alien films. Like that would be really like a dream for me. I really love those movies, especially if it was like from like Prometheus or Alien Covenant or the first two. Yeah,
I've been watching Sean Clark. If you watch his channel, he's a huge collector.
Look that one up.
Malfunction is the channel, but he goes through his collection a lot of times, and he has a lot of like screen used Michael Myers masks, and he has
nice.
He has like screen used like Texas Chainsaw Massacre stuff, and I'm like, dude, that stuff is like so rare. Like he has one of a kind stuff, and I'm like, yeah, if I can get something like that, but like, I think as more time goes by, it becomes harder and harder to find. I think he found the original Leatherface mask I found in one of his YouTube videos recently.
Oh, for real?
No, the Leatherface mask is all like deteriorated now because I don't know how many years later is it. It's like 50 something years later. So, but but like he has it, and I'm like, dude, that is such a find, dude. So, I would love anything from like Jason, Michael, Leatherface, and because I love slashers, like anything 80s slasher, anything screen used would be great.
Yeah, I always think about that. I have not gotten into movie prop collecting, but I have some friends that do that, and it's really cool the things that they can find and I think
it's competitive though, and you got to have the dough and
for sure.
Yeah, and like because like I feel like a lot of people want it, so you got to be really aggressive on eBay or something. Like,
yeah. I always joke. I know some people give me grief about it, but one of my favorite Friday the 13th movies is part 7. The New Blood.
I love that one. Yeah, it's so. Yeah, we love that one.
I usually get made fun of.
We have the NECA from the New Blood. That's one of our favorite ones.
That's the best looking Jason in my opinion.
Yeah,
I agree with you. Like
like
it's like way up there. I
it's
can't
up
get
there.
it. But
No, you're okay. You don't have to grab it, but I just happen to have it right
That's
there.
so cool.
I'll get Caitlin
Yeah.
on the ladder if I have to.
No.
No. Don't do that.
No,
but
I love
that
the
is
look
like
of-
the coolest Jason to me.
Yeah, and
bones-
it's such a good.
I love the
I like
bones
the
coming
cast and stuff in the movie. I love Laura Part Lincoln as the our final girl. I thought she was
Yeah.
amazing in
I
that.
love the early Friday the 13th. Like the first 4 are very watchable to me because like 2, 3, and 4 take place a day apart. So when you're movie marathoning, you could easily just go from movie
Oh,
to
for
movie.
sure.
But I think there's something really special about the Kane Hodder era.
Oh,
I
yeah.
look- like from 7 to 8 to 9 to 10. I feel like Kane had a style, the way he breathed, the way he like was Jason was something pretty special, you know.
Yep, that's my favorite Jason out of that one, and so I would my pick would be something from that movie. For whatever reason, that's the one I go back to, and I think it's the badass Jason. I don't know in that one.
Have you ever been to a horror convention?
I have not, and I need to. I
was gonna say Kane does a lot of them, so he's not that hard to meet. So
it'd be a fun one to meet up.
Yeah.
And it'd be fun to get an autograph or a picture or something like that.
he's a really nice guy too. So.
Yeah. No, I've heard good things about him, but yeah, I'm in a smaller market area, so I'd have to just travel a little bit to go to one. But that's one of my goals in this next year or so, to get to some type of convention. I think it'd be fun to meet some people that are in the movies, or taking behind the scenes or in front of the camera or whatever. But just I've not had that chance yet.
Just to be there is fun too, because you'll walk in and everybody's wearing a horror shirt. You just feel like you belong, and it's so easy to make friends there, dude. I just feel like these are my people, you know.
Well, and it's just like having fun right now talking about this stuff that we're doing right now, and you got a room full of people just walking around that would not mind talking about the same thing too. So
yeah, this chat room is very handsome.
Yeah. Thank you. No, we've had some great people in here. We got Nanette saying just subbed up to the channel.
Oh yes,
so.
thank you.
Thank you.
Tell your friends.
Yeah, tell your friends.
Spread the word, man.
Let's pass it around.
We got some good stuff coming out too. I think our next couple of videos are going to be pretty good. So
do you have any big movies that you're going to be talking about, or like themes? Don't give away too much, but just
we got Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, we want to try to catch that one in the theater. I think that's the last weekend of the month.
I'm a huge Troma guy. I love low budget stuff, and they're making. I just think it's rad. They're making a new Toxic Avenger.
Yeah,
something I never thought would happen, but because there's been talk about it forever, and it's finally happening. Elijah Wood is involved, Frodo. So I'm like, Kevin Bacon's involved. So I'm like, dude, I just want to see it. We have to drive out to a certain it's one of those things, like a certain theater has it. But Toxic Avenger, I know you're thinking about Hell House.
There's no showings, I don't think. I looked it up, but I'll try again.
what else is coming out that we're looking forward to?
The Conjuring, I think, is the first weekend in September, so I'm excited for that one.
It's supposed to be the last one too. The last Conjuring movie.
Unless it does really well, and then they'll make another one.
Yeah.
Well, someone said it's the last Conjuring film, but there's going to be
not the spin. Yeah, they'll have more
spin-offs.
spin-offs.
Annabelle or something. They'll do something with that.
I think before I went and saw, I think it was Weapons that I saw Sunday, that they had the trailer for Toxic Avenger, and that was the first bit I'd seen of the new one coming out. But
I noticed Toxie's not a big giant now. He's like small. They made him small. So I'm like, that's a change. I'm like, and it's very interesting to me. So
yeah, I'm used to the old school ones. So it'll be interesting to see.
What I think it might be really fun. Like,
yeah, get some popcorn, hang out, and
but like layer of butter,
Yeah. popcorn butter.
Yeah.
More butter.
You got to get it right.
Yeah, exactly. Don't skimp on that, right? But
our movie theater manager is so rad too. She watches our channel. So,
oh, for real?
Yeah.
Rob made friends with her.
I made friends with her.
Nice.
I was just like, "What's up?" And we just started talking. And she's the manager of the whole place. And she's really cool. She's like, maybe I can get you like some free passes. And
you're like, I'm okay with that.
Yeah. She's like, I'll ask I'll ask the head guy and tell him you're influencers. And I was like, okay, call me whatever.
Yeah, I don't care what you call me. If I get a free ticket out of the deal, okay.
I'm definitely down.
Yeah, you can call me whatever you want.
It's expensive, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, for real. No, I've done that a lot where our theaters will do Tuesday nights. They'll do Tuesday nights are a cheaper night if it's not a new release. And then they'll do once in a while, I've been doing with a few other people to talk about, they'll do mystery movie nights where it's a Monday night. It's like, well, now it's like $6. It used to be $5, but still it's not a lot, but you don't know what the movie is, but it will just tell you the rating. They'll give you a runtime. It's not the exact runtime, but it won't be longer than what they list. And then they'll specifically say whether it's a horror movie or not. So
didn't that happen with Terrifier 3? People saw Terrifier 3 and they had no idea what they were getting into.
Yeah, it was here. I think
man.
it was the mystery at our theater. It was the mystery movie.
It was the mystery movie here at our theater. So when we went to Terrifier 3, they had a warning, like literally a warning. It said like excessive gore and violence.
Yep.
And I asked the manager, I said, what is this? I said, I never seen this before. They said a lot of people freaked out because we did a test screening and it was like a blind watch. So like, you know, they didn't know what it was going to be.
So I think ours, they've had some people that had some problems with some things. So they'll say like PG-13, rated R, but they'll have somewhere, let's say rated R, and they'll specifically in big, bold red, they'll say horror, you know, because there had been some people that had seen some that were like not into it. So they'll specifically say that, but yeah, there's been some interesting ones that have been popping up on that.
I think horror's been like dominating like the box office lately.
There's been a lot out this year. Like I said, I just saw Weapons.
Weapons is kicking ass at the box office, and it's like, and like the cast is like on this Tonight Show being interviewed. It's going like full mainstream. I'm like, this is crazy, bro.
And which is great is it's something different and original. Whether you think it's a great movie or not, there's people going, I don't know if I'm as high on it as it's like some people are like 10 out of 10, you know, kind of a thing. I'm glad that they like that much. I don't know if I'm there, but I still enjoy it. And I think it's worth going out to see. And I hope people go see it in the theater because it's something original, something that's getting out there that's different, and to support it and get some more things out in the theaters like that is a really good thing. And I thought the casting was great with it too. I thought
the director,
I didn't realize like almost everybody they replaced almost.
Yeah, I didn't realize that either.
They had like 4 or 5 of the main characters that were going to be completely different people, and they recast it at
the director is Zach Greger. He got greenlit for the new Resident Evil movie.
Okay, yeah.
So I'm like, dude, I love that video game so much. So I was like, for him to be doing like a Resident Evil type like movie, that would be really sweet.
So you're into it? So I kind of wonder if they do a continuation or just like reboot it kind of a thing, or
yeah, well I did like Raccoon City. I thought that was a good Resident Evil.
Yeah, we liked that one.
I didn't like the original ones that had very little to do with the video game, but like because I love the video game. So but yeah, I'm interested to see where they're going to go with this. I think it's they said 2027 or 6 because there might be but he also said he's open to doing a sequel to Weapons.
Okay.
Which makes sense. They kind of left it like everything's crazy and it didn't get resolved. So, is that a spoiler?
I kind of wonder about, not to go into spoilers or anything, but a certain somebody that's in there, whether they would be in some way able to come back or not. But if they're more than a regular person kind of a thing, like supernatural, kind of a thing.
I think that's where Black Phone 2 is headed, supernatural direction.
Yeah.
I think they're doing like a Freddy Krueger type thing with this.
I kind of wonder if they'll pull that with this one. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I just kind of wonder if that's where.
That is interesting. I don't know.
Everybody's saying they get Nightmare on Elm Street vibes, and I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Blumhouse got their own Freddy Krueger, and I think they're totally gonna do it.
Yeah.
I had to look up what I had seen in the theater so far this year. I was making a commitment to try to get out to the theater more often. Some of them have been those mystery ones. Some have been the cheaper Tuesday nights, but just kind of curious, like, not that you have to like dig into them much, but if you've seen them or not, I'm just kind of curious of what your thoughts were. But Companion?
We haven't seen that one.
You have not seen that yet? Okay.
No.
I've heard a bunch about it, but
I think that's worth checking out. Hard Eyes?
Yes.
Yeah, we liked that one.
Yeah.
Not bad.
That was a little more comedy than I thought.
Yeah. It was like more like cute romantic comedy type with a dash of horror kind of thing.
Kind of reminded me of those streaming horror movies I find though, and I'm like, not bad.
Yeah. You're like, oh, it's all right. Yeah, it was entertaining. Final Final Destination Bloodlines.
We
it.
liked that one. Yeah.
It got some hate too, and I thought it was one of the better ones.
I had fun with that one.
Yeah.
I don't know. I thought they did a good job with it.
The beginning was terrifying. Yeah.
Oh, that opening sequence
Yes.
was great. I thought
It was the best one, I think. Yeah. Oof.
that was a great open to that movie.
Plus the whole send off with Tony Todd. I mean, that was totally emotional.
Yeah,
'Cause,
absolutely.
Like especially like the community. I think we knew he was sick, and
Yep.
for him to talk about life and death, and I was like, this is more than just a character speaking right now. This is Tony Todd,
It's
so
a human being talking.
yeah, exactly. And no, but out of the whole Final Destination series, I would say it's probably the top 3. I would say I put it in the top 3.
That was a great surprise to me. I figured I'd like it, but it exceeded my expectations. I'll just say that.
I also saw it get hate too, and I was like, "What's wrong with you?"
Well, but if they hate all the Final Destinations, maybe they'll just hate that too. But
that MRI scene, bro.
Oh gosh,
pretty crazy.
Yeah. Be careful with your piercings, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, and there was what was it, the ceiling fan thing or the?
The tattoo shop.
Yeah.
That was hard to watch.
The garbage truck. The garbage truck is crazy.
Yeah.
The garbage
like
man.
So many things in that.
The garbage man's on Tinder. He's on Tinder as he's driving.
I also love how they kind of threw back. Not to go into it too much or spoiler, but like the logs came back into the picture.
Oh yeah, there were some Easter eggs to be like
kind of throwbacks to other.
I think they mentioned every film, like this. That grandma had notes of like every incident.
Mm-hmm.
So if you looked at her scrapbook,
she was like tracking it all.
I think there's shout outs to like every sequel, or at least the early ones.
Yeah. No, it's cool that they did that, but no, sorry, just running through a couple. I'm just like looking what I saw in the theater. Bring Her Back. Did you see?
Yeah, it was very dark.
Man.
I don't think we'll ever watch it again, but it was worth a one-time watch.
Very creepy, very, very. But dude,
there was a couple scenes that made me cringe a lot.
Yeah.
On that one.
I felt bad for those kids. Like they lost their dad, they're orphans, and they get like adopted, but slowly like their foster mother is nuts, and like. Which is cool. We see it happen slowly, but I'm like, these fucking kids are like, I feel so bad for them, dude. Like,
Well, even in the other little kid the original kid that's there before they come in.
Totally like Hills Have Eyes style. That kid.
Yeah.
He's like eating like on a table.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he was eating. He was eating like wood.
Well, there's a thing with a knife too. That I'll tell you what, the things that creep me out the most with horror movies, and I'll tell people, is anything with teeth or fingernails. And this one tripped me a couple times.
Yeah, there's some pretty gross scenes in the movie. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Too depressing though to I don't think
we'll ever rewatch it.
It's not very rewatchable. I like Talk to Me better. I think it's by the same people. I thought Talk to Me was a little bit better, but.
And so can you see some movies that you like and you're like, you should see this, I think it's a good movie, I'm glad they made it, but I'll never watch it again? Can you see yourself saying that about whether it's that one or another one? Or
for me, it comes back to length of the movie a lot of times. I just like Nosferatu, I thought was really well done, really well made, but it's long. I just don't know if I can sit down and like
watch it again.
I wouldn't mind, but I'm like, damn, it's like 3 hours or something. I'm like, I don't know. But I watch 3 hours of wrestling every Monday, no problem. But it just goes back to length and pacing for me. That's what I judge the rewatchability on a lot of times. But
yeah, I'd say Bring Her Back would be that category for sure. It's like a really well done movie, and I don't have any problems with the way it was made or the acting or anything. It's just the subject matter is really, really heavy and dark and depressing. And I just I don't want to sit through it again, but I thought it was really great.
We won't be back.
Yeah.
we ain't come back.
Yeah.
No, I'll agree with that. There's some of those movies where I'm like, that was good. I think it's worth watching, but I don't know if I could sit through it and check it out again.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's so many good, like one and dones, but there's movies I'm like, I'm not upset I saw it. I'm glad I saw it. Now I know what it's all about, but I'm like, will I buy it? Probably not. I'm like,
Yeah, I don't think that will be one I'll buy. If it is on a streaming maybe I'll check it out again, maybe, but I don't see that one being one I'd buy and put on my shelf behind me.
Yeah.
And that's not a knock on it. I think it's a good movie. It's just
but everybody's
It's a downer, yeah.
Everybody's
yeah,
different
it's a
too.
downer. That's the good way. To
Everybody's
put it.
different too. There's people that might buy it and love it, you know. So
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, yeah, for sure. Well, talking about leaning into like horror and like things that aren't always so good, sometimes the bad people are the fun ones. So do you ever have any villains in movies that you secretly root for?
hell yeah.
That you're like in a movie that maybe they are the bad person, but you're rooting for them?
With Jason, I'm never rooting for the camper.
There you go.
Yeah, so,
Yeah.
Devil's Rejects. I love all
Rob
those.
Zombie's good
I
at
love
that
all those
storytelling.
villains.
Yeah.
I love Captain Spaulding. I love
Baby Firefly.
Baby Firefly. I just they're so likable, even though they're
Even though they're horrible.
they're evil as
yeah.
hell, but like their dialogue is funny and quotable, and like stuff like that.
I love Tiffany Valentine and Bride of Chucky.
Usually that's the case with slashers, though. I don't want to. I just want to see Leatherface do his thing. I just want to see Michael do his thing. I'm there as a fan of Michael and Jason. I can give a fuck about the victims.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no, but like I said with Bring Her Back, if they're kids, I feel bad. But what Friday the 13th did good, and so, like the Elm Streets, it was snobby teenagers, which I don't care about. So
Yeah.
So it's
That's
like
funny.
kill the teenagers, that's cool, but let the kids free.
Yeah.
Let the kids free.
There you go. How about you, Haley? Same, or you got any others?
Yeah, I really love Star Wars. I don't know if this counts, but I like Darth Vader, so
Oh, yeah. That's
So,
a villain. Yeah, go for
yeah.
it. So you're
No.
rooting for Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Well, you like the whole backstory with Anakin.
Yeah. That's what I mean. Like I like the villain backstory.
No,
and
you defend him. You're like, listen, he got tricked into going to
He's
the
got a
dark side.
point here. No,
yeah.
he's
He-
he's got a right to be angry.
Yeah.
Well,
he was
look,
groomed, Rob.
That's
okay?
how I felt about the Saw franchise, like with John Kramer. Like there was one where like he was totally attacking the like health insurance companies for not treating him when he was sick.
Yeah.
So like he would take out these like CEOs of like these big rich companies, and I'm like, oh, that was brutal. That was so wrong. And I'm like, but the guy's
I
got
can
a.
understand.
I'm like, he's got a point though. And I'm like, he made his point. I'm like, yeah. So
I like that.
like every Saw kill had like a message about life, kind of like
Yep. No, I can see that for sure. Well, I tell you what, I know I've kept you quite a long time. If you don't mind doing like a little quick lightning round of a couple
Sure.
questions,
The
and then
lightning
we'll
round.
wrap it up so you can get on with your evening. I don't want to keep you too long, and
it's been
but
fun, man.
I'll say it's been a lot of fun hanging out with you. We'll definitely,
Definitely.
as long as I didn't scare you off too much, we'll have to do it again sometime.
Oh.
No, we had a great time.
Hit me up anytime,
It's been a lot of fun.
except
so-
on Twitter because we're locked out.
Well,
I
yeah,
need a new
not
one.
Twitter. Yeah.
We have a new Twitter that we have like 4 subscribers.
It's okay.
Well, you have to share it out. What is it?
Oh,
Oh,
what did we pick?
I picked horror couple
Horror
YT.
Couple
Yeah.
YT for
Yeah.
YouTube.
Okay. I'll have to
But,
go look that up, but I don't have
yeah.
that in the description. I'll have to look it up, but I do have your
That's all
YouTube and Instagram out there.
It's not
for-
our
Oh
main-
no, that's
it's not our
totally
main
fine.
thing.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We do Instagram and TikTok mostly. So
Yeah.
and
Well-
YouTube's our main thing. But
Yeah, for sure. And I love checking it out. So before we get into that, do you have anything big coming up that you want to throw out there? Live streams or videos that people to watch out for? Or
Well, we'll be dropping the Alien Earth recap review tomorrow. So
which I need to watch now.
yeah,
from what
so
you said, so.
I'll be getting that out on the channel tomorrow. So if anybody wants to check that out, if you're an Alien franchise fan, I definitely recommend the show, and I recommend you watching our review.
yeah, I think it's going to be a pretty cool episode. I think we got into some. I think it was pretty
I
entertaining.
think it was fun.
Yeah,
so
it should be pretty good. I'll see how well Kaylee edits it.
Yeah.
It depends.
So it'll be perfect, right?
Nah, she works hard, man. She works hard. She's dedicated.
I wish I was better at that stuff, but
Oh, I can't.
I don't know. I'm a little annoying with the perfectionism with like taking out little things, and I think that's what takes me so long. It's just,
Sometimes when I have an idea,
and then
when I
sometimes
have-
it still doesn't come out the way I want.
she's in the middle of something. I have an idea. She's like, "What? What?" And I'm like, "No, never mind, dude."
Well, I tell you what. Oh, and I go back and do it.
She's in the zone, you know. I can't interrupt her. When
Well, that's all right. She's like on a mission. She's gonna take care of it. But I have a hard time going back and listening to myself. I don't know why.
I did it for I did too when I first. I don't like if he tries to watch our videos when I'm trying to sleep. I'm like, you got to turn that off. I don't want to listen to myself talk while I'm trying to sleep.
I don't like hearing myself. I don't know, but like sometimes I'm like I like to watch to see like how it came out and if we could do something to get I don't know for any reason. I'm just like let me just rewatch my work. And she's like, I don't want to hear myself. I can't do this again. Which I understand.
I have a hard time with that. Yeah.
When you edit something, you watch it like over and over again. You have it memorized, but by the time you probably upload it, you're sick of it. You know.
Yeah.
So. Yep. All right, I promised you just a quick lightning round, and I'll let you go for the evening. But I'm going to go through a few questions if you're willing to play along, and you can say whether it's you or the other one, who's more likely to. So it's like, who is more likely to do this or that? And you can say, oh, it's me, or no, it's him or her or whatever.
Be honest now.
You're going to be honest. You're going to be honest. So who's more likely to survive a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Me, absolutely. We joke about this all the time because I'll tell you, she's a picky eater.
Yeah.
Like she only she only likes certain foods and she's very picky with like everything. So and me, you could throw like you could take me to any fast food drive through. I'll just shove it. I don't care.
Like,
I'll eat
it's food.
Yeah. So I always say to her, I'm like, you would never survive the zombie apocalypse. I'm like, you wouldn't.
It's true.
I could eat potato chips for dinner. I don't care.
I always joked about that in college. If you eat enough of something, it's a meal.
Yeah.
So, like, so I could be like poor and have no food and I'm like, have a sleeve of saltine crackers and just eat a bunch of those.
Yeah.
Like, oh, there's my supper for tonight.
I know. I just mean as far as food goes. I don't know. Also, yeah. I don't know. And you gotta get dirty too, like Daryl.
Yeah, I don't want to be dirty like Daryl.
Not dirty Daryl.
I think I'm dirty and I don't mind eating junk food. So
so you're good. You're good to go on that one. Who's more likely to be the first to scream during a movie? Or how about scream or jump, like a jump scare or a scream?
I jump kind of easy sometimes in the theater. Yeah,
maybe Kaylee, but if something gets me, it gets me. I don't know, but maybe you.
Probably me though. Yeah,
I don't know.
No, I'll do it. I'll jump at like weird things too. I was sitting. So some theaters that we have that have reclining seats. Sometimes it's like they have them together, so it's like more comfortable if you know the person that's right next to you because it's almost like a love seat with a little armrest in between it. Well, I was next to somebody I had no idea who it was, and I was watching. I hate that. And I jumped, and I made her jump because I jumped, and I looked at her and I was like, "I'm sorry."
Interesting side story. We saw Nosferatu in theaters, and it's like old school, like colonial days. And this dude walks in the middle of the theater, in the middle of the film, with a top hat, like an Abe Lincoln top hat.
That's creepy.
And he sits down next to me, dude, and I'm freaking out because I thought it was like a ghost or something, dude. Because I was in that mindset. I was like, and then he just got up and left, and he never came back. It was like the weirdest.
It was weird.
It was weird as hell. Weird as hell.
That freaked me out.
Yeah.
I talked about it in the review. I was like, dude, I'm freaked out.
That would freak me out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Fast answers.
No, that's okay. I just don't want to keep you too long. But I know we were kind of talking about this a little bit, rooting for villains. But who would be more likely to root for a villain in the movie?
You.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Every handsome man, you're like, if the guy's handsome, she's like, listen, he's not all bad.
Okay.
He's evil, but
you like the anti-hero.
Yeah, I do. I'm guilty of that. Yes.
No, I'm like, hate Darth Vader. He killed kids and stuff in the prequels. He's not a good guy.
It's okay.
So I was gonna say, besides Darth Vader, do you have any that come to mind?
I like Corey Cunningham too from Halloween Ends.
Okay, yeah.
I like him.
Oh, dude, new Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Yeah, we're excited for that one.
Okay.
The Christmas Horror Story, they're remaking it. It's gonna be great.
That's funny. Okay, I promise. Really quick. Who would be more likely to watch a movie just because it has some gory or fun movie poster art, and not knowing anything about the movie?
Me.
Okay.
I go through Tubi every night, and I come, especially on the Troma app. If you look at the Troma app, I found a movie called Death Toilet, and I was like, "Yo," I'm like,
for real?
joking around, like I'm half kidding, but she's always welcome to join me. I'm like, Kaylee, I'm gonna watch Death Toilet. I'm like, you down? She's like, no. And yeah, so I usually go. A lot of times because I love like especially VHS. I love the artwork. I love I if it's a cool title, I'll just check it out for that. Like if there's a hot chick on the title, I'm like, I'm down. Okay, let's see what this is about.
I'm seeing a theme here. Like he's a villain, but he's hot, so I'm okay with him. And then like there's a hot girl on the poster.
Yeah.
We'll watch that one.
Dude, Liam Neeson's dating Pam Anderson.
Yeah.
Craziness is going on.
In the 90s, dude, I was watching Baywatch like, dang, like, yeah. I would have fake drowned if I had to.
There's still a bit of age difference between the two of them too, I think.
I'm not sure about that. Is he older than her or is she older than...
He's older.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I think at least by a decade. I think at least, but
so dude,
no judgment, but I'm just
golf clap to Liam Neeson.
Yeah, good for you. Good for you, buddy. Good for you. So do either of you, who would be the first one to prank the other person during a scary movie to try to make them jump?
Me, 100%. I've done it before.
He jokes around with me 24/7.
I've done it before. I've done it before.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you get a kick out of it. Haley, you put up with it?
Yeah.
Well, I think in public you don't like to be messed with, so
yeah.
More
right?
So it's more at home kind of a thing.
Yeah.
No. I purposely mess with her in public.
Oh, well, that's true.
Like
yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I'll say something. I'll try to be funny and say something random in the theater or something.
Yeah.
I'll be like, this guy looks like my dad. Like, and it has nothing to do with the story. She's like, okay, whatever.
That's funny.
Yeah.
I know you're talking about like your collectibles and you got the pops behind you right there. Who's the first one that's going to be talking the other one into buying another collectible to put on the shelf?
I think that's kind of even because if
even?
it's
No,
something
that's fair.
yeah, I think it's even.
You got me into pops.
Mm-hmm.
When I met Kaylee, she had all these pops. And I was like, these look silly. I was like, what are these? And then I realized they have like wrestling pops and they have horror pops and they have this pop and that pop and they have pops for everything. So I'm like, I'm going to get one or two. And I wound up getting like, and then you got to get the whole collection. It doesn't stop eventually. And it's like, and then there's the rare one that's you're like, oh, this is rare. So I got to get it. And it's addicting, bro. But are you more of a pop collector?
I don't buy them so often anymore, but I love the ones that I have. Like if it has to be one I really, really love now for me to spend the money and buy one.
I bought a wrestling one recently, but just recently you're like, I gotta get these. They're on pre-order.
Oh, it was the Jaws ones, but then Amazon said we don't have them. Sorry. So I was like, okay. So I didn't get them.
Not with Pops, but I've had that with Amazon where I've pre-ordered movies even. And I don't know if it's happened with Pops before, but I pre-ordered it and it's on there. And then eventually they keep on pushing out the date and they're like, oh, sorry, we canceled your order.
That's what they did to me. They acted like they had it in stock.
Mm-hmm,
I pre-ordered it and then they emailed me saying, sorry, like we don't have this. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. And you didn't go anywhere else to look for it. And then it's sold out everywhere else. Then I've had that.
Between Twitter and Amazon, we're not doing good with customer service.
Yeah, exactly. Damn you two. Like Twitter and Amazon. Like, come on. So who's the most likely to wake up like in the middle of the night with an idea for a YouTube video and like, oh, we got to do this? Have you done it before?
No, I think I have.
Yeah.
He's like, I got to talk to you about something.
You're like, I want to sleep.
Yeah.
I'm a night owl. I have like a lot of nights I can't get to sleep, so I'm like up all night like watching movies or something. And yes, and if she gets up just for like a second just to roll over, I'm like, dude. I'm like, look at this.
By the way.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, she's all grouchy and stuff. She's like, away from me.
I'm not awake. I just rolled over.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I think I'm the one that's up all night.
Oh yeah, that's you.
Yeah, that's funny. Okay, last one, I promise, and then I'll let you go for the night. When it comes into so we're getting closer to fall. Who's the most likely to pull out some Halloween decorations when you get into that?
You. She decorates her whole place, and
so do you go all in? All
yeah.
out?
No, you were on the phone today looking up when Spirit opens up. You're really
for real.
Yeah, she's like, we can go to this one that's like an hour away. Or
yeah, one like a little
one
ways away open. Yeah.
And yeah, I think every year we have a Spirit walkthrough. We do a video like that, and
that's fun.
Buy a couple things. Yeah, it's fun.
The manager knows us. She's like, she asked if we were the people from YouTube. We're like, yeah, and she's like,
yes,
cool.
we are. Give us a discount.
Yeah.
Remember we came back the second year? They're like, I think that's them.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh no.
So now you're known at Spirit and also the movie theater.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just like talking to strangers.
Rob's really personable and loves talking to people, so he's good at that.
I get that a lot with my family too. They usually make fun of me when we would travel around, and they're like, "Oh, Dad's making a new best friend again."
Yeah, that's him. Yeah.
No,
like, hey, how you doing?
I just like chatting. I don't know what it is. I'm just like, "What's up?" I'm like, "Nice shirt," and then you know, eventually I'm like, "Yo, check me out on YouTube," and I plug what I'm up to.
We got memberships if you want. No, I was
yeah, dude, I haven't been able to like sell those. It's easy. I'm a bad salesman. So,
well,
my brother was just wasn't interested. He's like, nah, dude, nah. But I got his wife to sign up though. So.
Some of my family doesn't even know I do YouTube yet.
Yeah,
I'm not like embarrassed of it. I just hadn't really said anything out.
I think you're better off not telling anybody because like, I don't know, when you're excited about something, a lot of times when people don't get it, it might like take the wind out of your sails a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a topic that you're excited about, but they might not have that same enthusiasm.
Well, yeah. Also, when I don't know, my family, I guess they're supportive, but a lot of times, like when they watch one of our videos, they don't understand how many hours it took to make or how long.
For real.
They don't know the work that went into it. So they'll ask stupid questions like, "Why are you looking at that side of the screen instead of that side of the screen?" Or they're like. I don't know.
It's only a 10-minute video. What do you mean it took you a long time to? No,
yeah.
like, well,
yeah, no, a 10-minute video.
The final thing is 10 minutes, but
it takes hours, dude.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, a lot like family, friends. They're not going to understand, and I don't blame them for not understanding a bit. Like until you do it, you don't know the work that goes into it.
Yeah, it's been a learning experience. I'll say that it's been interesting, and it's been really cool meeting people like you, the two of you, doing this. That's been a great. Side thing of it that I didn't think of when I started.
Also with family, they also even if they're trying to be nice, they have ideas.
Yeah,
they're like, here's what you got to do, okay? And I'm like, oh, this is like the worst idea I ever fucking heard. I'm like, oh, like didn't we got advice on our thumbnails the other day from my brother? He's like, you got to use.
He's trying to help.
He's
trying to help.
He's being a dick.
Bless him. Bless his heart.
Oh yeah.
No, it's like one of those things too, where I'm like talking about movies and music or like things like that, and like, and then somebody would be like, I really like travel videos. You should do a travel video, and I'm like, well, that's not exactly what I talk about, but like maybe I can work it in somewhere, but they're just trying to throw things out there and be helpful. But.
I remember my mom, she was like, I found this like horror countdown on YouTube and they had like 100,000 like views. And I look at it and it was like mojo.com. I'm like, Mom, this is like these are like professionals.
That's a corporation.
I'm like, that's not just some dude. I'm like, come on, Ma.
It's not me sitting in my corner office and with my webcam.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like a lot of times, maybe you're better off not telling your family because a lot of times they're just not going to get it. And like the work you put in, like they don't share that same like they don't know where it came from, all the ideas and stuff. So they're not gonna like. They might not feel the same way about it,
Well, and I've honestly had it with some people too, where they're like, YouTube, isn't that for like teenagers, And I'm like, well, I know I'm way above a teenager, but like, hey, there's older people out there too doing things.
Yeah.
You got to tell them, don't be so whack.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't be whack. Like, come on.
Yeah, don't be so whack.
I was trying to think of other words I could use that were outdated, but I'm blanking on it right now. But anyway, I know I've kept you really long time tonight.
It's been fun, dude.
Yeah,
it's been a lot of fun hanging out.
I had a good time.
You guys are awesome to hang out with. Really easy to talk to. I hope we can do something.
I was feeling the chat.
We would love to.
I was feeling the chat tonight too. The chat was
chat was going on there. I know I kind of lost track of that too. We had maybe I'll just say hi really quick to a couple new people that were dropping in here. It's always a hard thing. Like that'd be one thing when I know other people do it better than I do, but like with live streams, it's kind of hard finding that balance, like jumping into the chat and talking to, I'm using your time right now and I want to talk to you too. So it's kind of hard to go back and forth between that and find that nice balance. But everybody that's been in the chat, really appreciate it. We got Tiana in here saying, "Hey, everyone." I'll just say hi to people that we got KB in here.
Oh, he's awesome.
Hey,
Yeah,
KB.
I love
KB's
KB.
awesome. Hey, KB is like, honestly, that was one of the first live streams I was on. Was
He's
on
so
his channel.
awesome.
That was,
we
if
were on a
not the
show too.
first, was one of the first.
Yeah, he's great.
He was the guy that told us to do live streams.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
were on his channel last October. Yeah,
Yeah, no, we did his show. It was fun. It was, a
it
good
was really
time.
fun.
He
Mhm.
was a big inspiration for me to get going on it too, because he was kind of like, well, what's holding you up, kind of a thing, not in a bad way, but just like,
Yeah.
if you want to do it, like what. And like I was saying, it was kind of nice to jump on other people's live streams first, to kind of get a feel for it before you were running the show. And he was one of those people very, very early on that was nice enough to have me on when, not that people know who I am now, but like way before, like I was super, super tiny. And it was really cool to have people like that to reach out and say, oh yeah, let's come on.
We like you,
Yeah.
KB. That's what we're trying to say. We just like you, man.
Yeah, he's an awesome dude. And I've gotten to meet him in person before. So that
Oh,
was
that's
Really?
so cool.
He told me he's like tall. Is he really tall?
He's taller than I am. So I don't know how tall he is, but I'm like, I used to be 5'11", but I think I'm getting old and shrinking, so
Yeah.
I'm probably like 5'10" now. But
Yeah,
he's tall. He's taller than
short.
I am. He's taller than I am.
Yeah, a lot of people I stream with, I can't tell because they're like in a chair, and I'm like,
I know.
"Oh." I'm like, you're tall. I did not know.
I was joking about that with a few people where I'm like, oh, you're taller than I thought you were. And I'm like, why would I think you were short? Like, when
Yeah.
all I can see is like, like your head,
Mhm.
kind of a thing. But
You don't have a tall guy head.
yeah. I've said that to the people when I've like met them in real life, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't sound like the smartest thing to say, but okay, whatever. We got deleted scenes in here saying hello.
What's going on?
We got Sin in here, Sin's Corner saying
Oh.
Hi, Sin.
Kaylee has a project with her. They get together once a month on a podcast.
Oh, Sin's a sweetheart. I
Yeah.
love hanging out with her. She's super, super nice. Oh, is that the
Final Girls,
Final
yeah.
Girls. Yeah,
Mhm.
Yep.
On Horror with Nads, yeah.
That's coming
Yeah.
up too. You could talk about that. Whatever.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
What do you got coming up with that one?
We do every last Tuesday of every month is the Final Girls podcast on Horror with Nads. Nadia runs it, and it's a few of us. We get together and talk about like three of our favorite like watches from that month, whether we liked it, whether we didn't. We just pick three different horror related like media, and then we talk about it. It's really fun.
Yeah, I've been enjoying their episodes. I mean, I thought the last one in particular was pretty good.
Yeah.
I actually was watching through that last one.
Yeah.
And that was It seems like you guys were having a good time with it.
No, I told
Yeah.
them like you guys were flowing tonight. I was like, the conversation was good.
It's kind of funny how it just sometimes it just clicks and you get going. Sometimes when you get a lot of people, you never know how it's going to go, like talking over each other, but sometimes it just like flows really well and it works out. And it seemed like that one was working out really well.
Yeah, you guys were doing good.
You got more love for your t-shirt there.
Oh, it's awesome. Thank you.
Deleted likes that. I'm going to do just a final run through, just make sure I did not miss anybody saying hi. But I think that,
Thanks for shouting us out over and over again tonight. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
well, I mean,
Hopefully this chat will.
that's the only thing I can do is, I mean, you're nice enough to spend now more than 2 hours of your time hanging out with me. That's one thing that's been fun to do. This is, like I said, it's just getting out in front of new people. And there's so many people that I think there's probably people out there right now, a ton of them, that I would love watching their videos, but I just don't come across them, and it doesn't come up in the algorithm of YouTube. And sometimes just it takes like just a little channel like me. If I can get a couple more people that check you out and have fun with it, I have fun doing that. Like
Yeah.
if it's able to do that and you get one or two more subscribers or whatever, that's cool. I love that.
Yeah. Are you listening, chat?
Yeah. We need at least 2 more subscribers. Well, I saw at least a couple saying.
Come on, people. Come on, people.
Yeah, we got a sub for KB2. Yeah, and anybody in the chat too. If you see a name in there, there's a lot of people in the chat right now.
Deleted
You see their
scenes,
name?
man. Deleted scenes.
Go
That
check them
horror
out
couple.
too. Yeah.
Go to that horror couple, dude.
Yep. Do it. Go check it out. But we went. Oh, there we go. I subbed.
Oh, there we
thank
go.
you very much.
Oh, his name's Rob too. Good name. Good name.
So there you go. You're like, we got 2 hours worth of our time and 3 subs. So
We got like
no.
3 subs.
Hey, I'll take every sub I can get, man.
Mhm.
We appreciate everyone. We do.
No, we joke around about that, but it does mean a lot. Every single sub is a very cool thing. So
I like when we hit like a round number, it's like a small victory. We're like,
for
oh,
real.
yeah, or like
Yeah.
Mhm.
we're like 500, or we're like, you know,
Yeah.
a
Well, I
1,000.
just did that with 500, and I was like, I couldn't believe I made it to 500. You know,
It
That's
feels-
awesome.
it feels-
Congratulations.
it feels
Thank you,
cool, right?
thank you.
YouTube's
you.
weird, man, because you'll get subs and then you'll just stand still for a minute,
Yeah.
and then you'll just
And then it shoots up.
then you'll get subs, and you'll lose a few, then you'll get more.
Yeah.
It's-
I was doing that when I was getting close to 500. And I'm like, oh, I'm almost there, and then I'd like lose 2 or 3, and I'm like,
yeah.
dang it, and then I'd get like 2 or 3 more, and then like lose one, and I'm
That
like,
happens to us too. It's weird. Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck, people? Come
yeah, I
on.
was like, come on, you guys messing with my emotions right now. I
Yeah.
just please just sub or don't sub, just one or the other. But okay, I took way too much of your time probably tonight, but
No, I enjoyed
No,
it.
we had a great time.
it's been a lot of fun. So I appreciate it. Everybody, again, in the description, YouTube, Instagram, check out the links, sub up, check out their channel. Fun couple.
TikTok. We're on TikTok too.
TikTok too. I don't have that in there, but find it, do it. Maybe I can get that link later, and I'll throw it in for.
Just type in that horror couple. You'll find us.
Okay, I'll grab that, and I'll try to add that in there later. But I truly appreciate you spending the time hanging out
Of
with me.
course.
And if you
Thanks
don't
for
mind
having us,
hanging
man.
out for just a moment after we close her out here. But everybody in the chat, thank you so much. Everybody that was hanging out the whole time, part of the time, or checking out a replay, truly appreciate it. And that's why we do the live streams. Really, really appreciate it, and love you all. So thank you very much. And we will talk to you all really soon.